Well, it would help if I unmuted my microphone. Hello, 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 guys. Come say hello. I can see a few of you in the background there, so please don't forget to like the live, and just waiting for Sandra to pop her head in. There she comes. I can see her shadow. Can't hide anything these days, can you? Hey, Helen, how are you? I'm going a little bit earlier these days because I find that if I go to do a live on Facebook later in the evening, it's a struggle for me to get to sleep. So I've decided that I've got to do. Look at her! I've got to do a couple of hours beforehand. How are you, Sandra?
Hola!
Hola!
Woo!
Hola!
Woo!
Hola! How did you go with what you were doing before? Good?
I did a mediumship with 4 people that were all fighting to come through. So it was a blast, let me tell you.
Whoa. Whoa.
But I knew it. So Justin came and saved the day and helped me out because it was like Black Friday up in here with all the spirits. So but yeah, I think it helped the people that came. You never know because you're just delivering the messages. You don't know what it means. So
Yep. Totally understand. So I've shared it out to as many as I can. I can't share it out to your page.
Okay,
Hi, Rebecca.
I'm going to share it on the answer. Hold on one second. Un momento, por favor.
If you would like a reading, pop it in the. I've pinned the comment at the bottom. It should be pinned. Let me see if I've pinned it. Guys, can you just let me know if I've pinned the comment with the PayPal link there? I'm pretty sure I have. I've pinned it, yeah. So if you want to pop through a donation early, please do. That way you won't miss out, and you will be basically first in line by doing that. How is everybody? Don't forget to put where you are from and what you're up to these days and how the energy's been affecting you, all of that sort of thing. Sandra's a busy woman. It's taken me forever to get her down on this one, on this live. Look at her background there. She just loves those disco lights.
I'm getting my stuff. And we have a special guest on our live.
Oh.
Isn't she cute? Do you guys know Dia de los Muertos? Do you know that in Australia?
No.
Okay, so it's the Day of the Dead, and it's done by a lot of Catholic religions and Mexico. It's a big holiday in Mexico. So Halloween is not a thing there. It's the Day of the Dead, and this is from Dia de los Muertos.
Oh, okay. So it's a what?
It's Day of the Dead. So that would be, I think it's October 30th, I want to say. Correct me if I'm wrong, people in the comments, but it's really cool. So it's a mostly Hispanic, Mexican, Catholic thing. And they don't do Halloween. They do Dia de los Muertos. I believe I'm saying it right. So there she is. There's our little Dia de los Muertos lady. I'm going to put her back here.
So is that what is that for? That's a gift for tonight or something, did you say?
That is where we honor the people that have passed before us, the spirits that have passed of our family and our loved ones. So that's the day that we honor them and, have a meal, and it's like a whole thing. So because the veil is very thin now, this time of year. So.
Oh, yeah, absolutely it is.
Yeah.
Your donation. Okay, so yeah, I don't have much to do with that. I've got one little puppy down here that's growling away, so she's ready to get on fire. Hang on a sec.
Let me see who's in here. Let me see who's here. Ooh, lots of people are here.
And
Hi, guys.
yeah, lots of people are here, and she can't see the comments without her glasses on. So if you want her to see the comments, she has to put her glasses on.
It's true. I'm old. I need my glasses.
Not true. You don't have to be old to wear glasses. I wore glasses when I was in grade 4. They made me.
I was wearing glasses when I was 30. So yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow. Hi, everybody. Could you guys like and share the live?
Please. Oh my God, here she goes.
There they are. The puppies. Here are the puppies. Okay. Chakras. Okay,
so I got your donation, Helen, and I received Stephanie's first. Stephanie, are you here somewhere? And then we've got Helen up as well. So they're the first 2 to come in. If anybody else would like a reading, please pop your donation through. We may only be here for a couple of hours because I've had to cut my lives down somewhat because the energy just like, whoa, on some of my lives, it's just it kind of blows me away a little bit. And it's funny because TikTok is not as draining on me as what Facebook is, which is really weird.
Oh,
I haven't figured that out yet, and I don't know why.
And I don't have TikTok, or I'd be following you there.
Oh, well, you can go in through Google and have a look. I'm pretty sure you can have a look at it through Google.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think you have to have an account to actually see what's going on. So, go in there and have a look. You can just subscribe to me. That's all. That will be enough.
Okay, that's enough.
Not true.
No,
not true.
you're on TikTok, and there's 2 other people I follow that one is a I guess they're both the psychic to some degree, and I enjoy them very much too, and they're also on TikTok, and I don't have TikTok, so I always miss out on their little drawings and competitions and raffles. I always miss out on that stuff because I don't follow them.
Yeah, no, well, that's okay. Some people don't follow TikTok for a reason, and that's okay. I know a few people that aren't on TikTok, but I've kind of decided that I'm doing 1 TikTok a week and 1 Facebook a week, unless I get invited onto somebody else's live during the week from Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
So very different platforms, but yeah. It took me a little while to get used to TikTok because it's so different. I mean,
now apparently you can go live on TikTok and Facebook at the same time, right? Is that correct?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay.
No, they're opposite. They're in opposition to each other.
Oh, they are.
Okay. Yeah, they don't like it when you advertise Facebook on TikTok.
Oh shoot.
But yeah, so I don't know. I'd have to look that one up because I actually haven't seen a link that lets me go through to Facebook at the same time. But
I think it's on one of these platforms. Like somebody I follow said they were going live on Twitter, on YouTube, on Facebook, and TikTok at the same time, I thought. But I'll find out what platform they're using.
Okay, so maybe it's something through StreamYard that I have to look up.
That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say, Caroline.
Okay. I've still got it. I still have it. And summer is coming. Summer is coming. At the moment, look at me. I've still got my wind cheater on.
And our summer is ending right now. We're going into fall.
Oh, are you? Oh. Never mind. It's okay.
I'm going to go cry now.
All right, let's get this show on the road. We've got 2 to start with, so if anybody else wants to put through a donation, you will be 3rd in line. Just pop your donation through and we will see it, or if we don't see it, you just need to let us know that that it has been done. So I think we can start to get a move on now. We've got 11 people in here. So, hey, Shannon, how are you? Actually, there may be a few people who haven't seen you for a while. So would you like to tell everybody what you can do?
Oh my God, I've been gone so long, you guys. I feel like this is my first time. It's been 2 years now since I attended Caroline's classes that were awesome.
Oh,
And then through that, channeling, I guess you call it. Did you call it channeling? I don't know what you call it. But sometimes I get to talk to dead people. And that is instigated by a yes or no question. And I can't promise you anything because tonight was the first night I did any mediumship in months. And I was like rusty, but I'm willing to give it a shot. So if you have someone that's passed over and you have a reading, you've done a donation, you want a reading, I don't do them. I don't do the free one question because it just takes me time to click into that person. And if I were like clicking in and out, it would exhaust me.
Yeah.
So if you do a donation, I said do. Anyways, if you want that, I can ask by a yes or no question. And what I'm doing is I'm asking permission for them to engage with me. And a lot of times because I'm so charismatic, not really, but they will sometimes choose to just start a conversation. So for whatever reason, ghosts seem to think I'm okay. I'm an okay chick. So sometimes they choose to talk to me. Huh?
You're safe. You're safe.
Yeah.
So,
and also
show them your rods as well.
I am very safe. Oh, okay. So these are my rods. This is how I talk to them. So when I'm not connected right now, so they're just like they're gonna poke me in the eye and kill me. But when they're connected, they will face. I'll hold them together so you can see. They'll face forward. I don't know if you can see that. Straight forward means nothing. It means neutral. And then I'll ask them for yes is the open position. And then no, they will go to a cross position. And if they stay like this, it means you're not supposed to ask or you're not supposed to know. And also as a backup, because sometimes I'm just not getting a signal on somebody for whatever reason. So if you, this is for people that passed over, but if you just have a general question about your life, I do have some chakra and some moon magic that I occasionally will go to as well. So, yeah, that's me.
Yeah. She's a bit shy in saying that she's fairly intuitive as well, people. So don't forget to share us out to different platforms. I know starting this time, people are still getting used to me starting this early. So share us out to the different platforms, probably different ones than what we regularly send them to. That would be good. And other people will probably slide in, I don't know, in around about an hour. So we can just wing it and see how we go. But for the moment, we've got Stephanie Charles Green coming in first. So Stephanie,
can I ask a question really quick before we go? Yeah. How on average, how many shares do you usually get in a live?
In this particular live, how many do we get? I don't know.
In an average live on Facebook these days, how many shares? Because I know sometimes you were getting up to 50 shares in a live, but those were going for a while.
Okay, well we're up to 27 shares now. So
okay, can I add a little challenge?
Yeah,
into this?
Okay. You can.
If we can get up to 50 shares tonight, I will donate out of my pocket a reading that can be raffled off for somebody that's on the live. But we have to get to 50 shares.
And you have to be here.
And you have to have liked Caroline's page and you have to be on the live to get it. Right, Caroline?
Share it. Yes, right. And also I'd like them to follow your page as well. That would be really
that's not necessary. Just like Caroline's page or the live or whatever. And then share out. And once we get to 50, I will donate, and Caroline, I'll settle up with you after or whatever, or I don't know if I can do it during the live. I don't know if it'll work, but I will donate the reading and we'll do a raffle for it. We'll play a game or figure out a number or whatever.
Yep, absolutely. Sounds
we
good
love
to me.
Games. We love games.
We do love games. We had a game the other night.
I see Anna, sweet Anna Bedgewood.
Anna. Well, yeah, we had a live the other night, and Lockie was we raffled off a pay it forward. I think it was, I can't remember. I think it was Marantha that sent it through, and it was how many eggs was his lizard laying, and it was very cool.
Lizards.
That was really good. That was
I don't want to know. Hi, Helen. Nice to meet you. Yeah, I'm not usually on these things. I kind of just been off doing my. I know, on a long time no see. Just been so busy with life, you guys, and I've been traveling like all the time. So when I travel, I can't do lives because I don't travel with these little precious guys, because these little precious guys cannot go in my carry-on. They're seen as a weapon. I've already had TSA confront me about it. And I tell them, actually, these talk to the other side. If I were you, I wouldn't touch them unless you want to bring ghosts home. And then they're like, I just freak them out. But they don't like it in carry-on. And then I don't like them to be in the checked on because they kind of have their own energy. And if you guys have divine rod, it's like putting your cross, if you're Catholic, it's like putting your cross in a suitcase. You just don't want to do that. So I don't travel with these little babies, but I am home. That is my house behind me. So I'm done talking.
Okay. Well, I think we're both done talking. So keep sharing out, guys. I think we're up to around 33 now.
Woo!
Keep sharing them out. We're kind of came to a standstill, but that's okay. We've got the whole live to do this. Hi, Carol Lucignon. Hi, how are you, Carol? All right, so we've got Stephanie Charles up first. I don't really have a question. It's dealer's choice. So,
just a general.
Yes, it sounds like it's a general. Do you have any questions? Is there anybody that Stephanie? Is there anybody that you would like to perhaps see come through from spirit at all? Well, because Stephanie's also a medium. She was on my live about a month ago.
Oh, and very cool.
So, it's very interesting. Steph's she's always donating to the lives, and I just want to say thank you, Steph, for your
so sweet. And Anna, no, I don't have a carrying case for my rods. I don't even know where you would go to get that. I have no idea.
Oh, nor do I, actually.
No, I don't know.
Not that I've got it, but I'm actually thinking about getting a set myself. I just have to make sure that they're made of copper. Probably
mine are only copper on the handles, and I didn't know that when I bought them, and I thought I'll get coppers, but then you get attached to them.
Yes.
So I'm attached to mine now.
It's got okay, that's got to show the love to Spirit Fam. Okay, so if anything is coming through for Stephanie, that would be really good, Sandra. And as Sandra has said, if they come through, they come through because she hasn't really been doing a lot of mediumship, and you know that, Stephanie, how it is like that. I'll let you know if something comes through for me. Oh my God, really? I don't know. I have to say this, but I'm being shown a handkerchief. Now, I know a lot of older people who have passed on now used to use handkerchiefs. But I just get the feeling that this one has an embroidered thing in the corner. And, okay, I'm going to write it down, but it doesn't make sense to me. It's got the letters HK on there or something that looks like that. I'm not sure what this is for you, Stephanie. I do. It's fine. I've never seen Sandra before. It's exciting. Yes, Sandra and I have known each other for quite some time. We've gone through a lot of changes. We've both seen a lot of changes. What is it, about 2.5 years now? A bit longer than that?
Yeah, over 2 years.
Yeah.
Stephanie, baby girl, can you, I know Grandpa Jeffrey, but can you give me like a yes or no question? It's just how I introduce myself to them. Just a yes or no question about Grandpa Jeffrey, if you can think of one. If not, I'll pull some cards for you. Great Nana had one like that, but not HK. I wonder if HK was a brand, Caroline.
Well, it could have been, yeah. I just like I have started, because I don't know, these messages come through randomly for me when it's to do with mediumship. So I just say it, and if it means anything, that would be even better. If it doesn't, I just say it anyway. Did he have fingers missing during his life?
Okay.
What a great introductory question.
I've never heard that question, but okay.
I just get the feeling he lost them in a war.
Well, now you're cheating.
Oh, sorry. Those type of things do happen, but I just get the feeling that he lost them in the war. But okay, so Stephanie, while Sandra is sitting back there connecting with your who was it? Great. Hang on a minute.
Grandpa Jeffrey.
Grandpa Jeffrey. Grandpa Jeffrey.
No.
Just so I don't forget his name. It became his signature for me. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So at the moment, Stephanie, the messages that I'm picking up for you, they're asking you to do some releasing. They're asking you to use this time that you've got at the moment to release some fears that you've got about some type of hardship that you're going through or went through in your life. They're saying it's time for you to start releasing that which no longer serves you, and it's got something to do with a hardship in life. There's no need to control the outcome. There's no need to do that. They're saying just accept that that is a stage of life. They want you to work on that, and they want you to work on the power over your thoughts in order to release the fear or the control. Is this making sense to you, Stephanie? Because they're saying to you that no matter how much you try and control it, or no matter how much you control it, you're not going to be able to control it. This is something that we all do by thinking about it all the time and controlling it. We think that we're going to get the outcome that we want, when in fact the outcome will come through whether we control it or not. Well, it's probably be the court situation. See, Stephanie, I completely forgot about that. I just completely forgot about that. I received an order a couple of days ago for the hearing. Okay, so that's going to come up shortly. So they want you to just trust that everything is going to work out for the best, and this is all about that release. And when you trust that everything is going to come out the right way, the way it's meant to be, things will work out for you. And it's really hard, because it took me years to learn how to let go of the control. And it's really hard for me to tell other people to do that, because I understand how long it takes to release the control. But I found out since I started doing it, and I started out really small, but I figured out that it doesn't matter whether I'm controlling it or not. The outcome is going to be the same no matter what I do. Yes, it's controllable, but it's driving me mad. Yeah. Which one? The control, or driving you mad because of the court case? Hi, Chandra. So, they're also saying to you that with that release, they're also saying to you that there is a certain amount of openness and understanding that you have a worth, that you trust, and you're starting to trust your abilities so much more. So that also comes with the release of control, because the control comes from the mind. And, when you're in mediumship, it's about trusting what messages are coming to you for other people. And when you were on the live the other week, you got messages for people that you weren't even aware what they meant, but they definitely resonated with the people that you were talking to. both, I guess. I realize there's nothing I can do about it. But how his dad will abuse the system to abuse us. Yes, but he may endeavor to use the system. he will use the system because that's what he does. That will also, my guides are saying to me, don't worry about this step. We've got this. He will karma. They're just showing me a great big karma here. All right, karma will take care of that, and all you need to do is sit back and wait and sit back and understand that the outcome is. But having said that, Stephanie, I also want to say to you that they're giving me the word due diligence as well. So there is a part of this whole court thing, everything that you do as a human being, to put in due diligence, to be discerning about certain situations. That doesn't mean that you can't do that, because we can do that, but that's not controlling things. Okay? That is definitely not controlling things. That's doing your thing as a human being for the outcome to be as much as in your favor as possibly can be. Positive thoughts. Bring in the positive thoughts. Send out the love. I know it's really difficult to do this to people that you don't care for anymore, but if you send out, or you just make sure that you protect yourself as well, Stephanie, because we talked about this last time, I think. But make sure that you send whatever he is sending to you back in a bubble of light. Okay? Yeah, yes, research and saying what I need to say. I'm just focusing on the kids. Yes, absolutely. And you can also put a bubble of protection around your children as well, right? That's what they came to you for. They came to you to experience life through you, Stephanie. You have a really balanced outlook on life, and you have inner strength, and that's what they're there for, because you're going to be able to give that to them. I'm 30 minutes. I'm 40. Oh, Chandra, happy birthday.
What?
So please just hang in there. All right. They're talking to me about self-love as well, Stephanie. They're going into different subjects here because they're all saying this is all part of one. They're saying self-love, and they're saying that sometimes you walk past the mirror and you go, ugh, no. But what they want you to do is look into the mirror and say, hello, beautiful, good morning, how are you? And you will get to that point where you'll be able to say, I love you, have a great day, as though you are talking to your inner child, as though you are talking to you are speaking to yourself, but it's hard to get to that point where you can actually look in the mirror and say, I love you, all right, and mean it. Not just say it, but mean it. Hopefully this is resonating, and I'm going to hand you over. I'm going to hand you over to Sandra, and just let her tell you whether or not she's connected with Grandpa Jeffrey. Yes, you do need to work on that.
And let me say, we are at 37 shares, everyone. If anybody's new, including Chandra, happy birthday, Chandra. Got to get to 50 shares, and then we're going to have a little contest for a free reading. And Chandra, happy birthday to you. Okay, back to Stephanie. Stephanie, I don't know at what age Grandpa Jeffrey passed, but I will tell you that the first thing he did, and he was laughing, and he said yes to the finger thing, but he's laughing about it. So I don't know if he means it as a joke or if he really was missing fingers, but he instantly came through with this really strong pulse. And when I feel someone's pulse really strong like that, it tells me that they were extremely virile and like healthy and strong and like I got the feeling of like manliness. Now, I'm not sure if he passed when he was old, And that's his way of telling you that he is, because when we pass over, we can be whatever age we want to be. He comes across as a strapping, strong, healthy, strong pulse. Just really like a go-getter kind of guy. So I don't know if he passed when he was old and he's showing you that he's in his like younger state, but he wanted you to know that he's outdoors a lot and there's something he likes to really do outdoors. And he's like out, I see him and he's looking healthy and strong and he's in the outdoors. He's surrounded by nature and I see a lot of trees. So I don't know if this is a place he liked to go or if he was like into hunting or whatever, but I'm seeing a lot of trees and nature and he's outside and he's smiling and he's really happy. And I would say in the picture I'm seeing him in, he's in his 40s. So I don't know if he passed later and that's the age he went back to because that was like a favorite time for him. Sometimes they do that, but that's what I got on him. And also I was listening to Caroline just as I was doing it and I was hearing something about you're stressed out. And I pulled a chakra card and it's your sexual energy. So basically what it means is you're supposed to be having more sex, that you're too stressed out and that your sex life, I know it's like TMI, right? But the sex life needs to be emphasized right now because it's a good stress release for you. So there you go. Improve your sex life or have more of it or find somebody to engage with. I don't know. Beyond that, you're on your own.
Stephanie said before that he did have fingers missing and he was a joker. And then she said, yes, he did pass elderly, but hardworking on his orchard. So he had an apple orchard.
Okay, I saw a lot of trees behind him. And also he was like in his 40s, which makes me think he was really enjoying that period of his life. Like, I don't know if you were even alive when he was in his 40s, but if you do a little research, that was a favorite time for him, for whatever reason.
She also said that she had a miscarriage a few weeks ago, so been avoiding it. What?
Oh. I'm sorry,
Stephanie.
honey. I'm sorry. Yeah, I get that. I get that. Well, when you're ready.
Oh.
Chandra say? Oh, thank you for sharing, Chandra. Got to get to 50 shares, guys. So we'll do that raffle off that reading that I'm donating. Share this ish out.
Oh, yes, I would have a little and playing with him as a kid. Yes, I would have been little and playing with him as a kid.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that seems to be, we seem to gravitate towards a period of our life when we were most happy. And sometimes when we get older, you guys, it's not that we didn't love our life. It's just we loved it more when we were more like physically fit and able to do all the things we loved. So evidently there was something he really liked to do outside. He's super happy and he just wants you to know he's like outdoors with trees and stuff. Thanks for sharing, Madison.
Yeah, thank you, Madison. Oh, well, there you go. I think I've just checked again and it says we've now passed 60 shares.
Oh my goodness, you guys. You know what that means. You know what that means.
That she's going to give something away. She's going to give a free reading away. Now, the other thing, Stephanie, before we move on, I've been sitting here while Sandra's been talking to you and they're giving me snippets of information. I'm not quite sure what it means. So I'm going to pass it on to you and let you sit with it or just let me know if it resonates with you. He used to get me to climb up the trees and knock the apples off whilst he caught them. Oh, Stephanie, that you just took me back to something that my uncle did on my farm, except I had to, they love, the farmer, sheep love willow tree leaves, and he used to get us to climb up the trees and take the willows, the branches off and feed the sheep with it because it was, anyway, so that's brilliant that way. That's really good. Throw the apples down while he caught them. Very good. Use your junior days, so to speak. Now, okay, Stephanie. Yeah, willows are beautiful. All right, so they're showing me that you had a really, really strong bond with another female energy. Now, it is not, it didn't feel like a motherly energy. It feels like a really close friend that you may not be close with now. And for some reason, they're showing this to me. It's like you may need to do a little bit of work with that. To release the energy of the situation. Is this making sense to you, Stephanie? It's really weird that they're showing me this. You were really close to a female and something went wrong. I don't know what the issue was. It doesn't really matter what the issue was, but it hurt you. And they're wanting you to work through what went down because there's still a lot of emotions attached to it. Is this making sense to you, Steph? I kind of feel like I want to hug you because of this, because it feels really sad. So just let me know in the comments if that is true or not. Nan coming to you, I refuse to speak to her. Okay, all right, okay. They want you to know, Chandra. They want you to know that to be accepting. They want you to know that really to be accepting. Thank you so much, Chandra. Giveaway. To be accepting of your what's the word that they want to use? I don't like the word weakness, but to be aware of your limitations would probably be a better word for it. And it's okay to have those limitations, right? It's even better when you know what your limitations are, because some people just need to know, look, I mean, I could say to somebody, look, I'm not good, and I'm not good at remembering things. So that's why I use my phone, so that I can remember what I'm supposed to do. If for some reason they're saying to me, it doesn't matter if you don't write it down, you miss it, bad luck. But and that's a limitation of mine. It's just something I do. I text people so that I can, oh yeah, that's right, I remember telling her that. It's all for a reason. So they're wanting you to know that they want you to be aware of the limitations. And having said that, when you said that you refused to speak to her, that's fine. Stephanie, you are a human being and you have a right to decide how you're going to be in this particular life and what you're going to do. It doesn't mean that you need to come down on yourself at all right? At all. Knowing your weaknesses, turn them into a strength, because this is a boundary of yours, right? You are actually using this boundary. You're using the space to strengthen your boundaries. She taught us to be strong regardless. See, and there you go. Had to grow up fast. I'm learning to undo her conditioning. Yes. And that is a really big thing. This conditioning that we all went through. What I want to say to you is what I said the other night on the live. I don't know whether you were there, Stephanie, but what I did say was, we as children actually go through the process of setting up our lives to learn lessons. As a child, we're setting ourselves up for those lessons as an adult. Does this make sense to you? So you coming through to your parents, or having been surrounded by the family that you were, conditioned you to certain things, and now they're saying to me that those conditions were a part of your agreement before you came here. And you understand all of this, Stephanie. You know exactly what I'm talking about. So, learning to undo her conditioning, keep learning to do that, because you're strengthening your boundaries. And this is, all about the inner work. You have such great wisdom, right? You've You are going to learn from all of your experiences. Hey, Aisling. Hi, Liana. So please just take small steps with that, because we've got a lifetime of learning to do, and that's all that is expected of you. Yeah, I do. I understand she may be different. She may be different in the spirit, and she's trying to make amends, but she feels a lot. Stephanie, you have no idea. You have no idea how much that resonates with me, right? And just because of the way I'm saying it, I understand what you're talking about. All right? I literally understand what you're talking about. Lots and lots of damage. All right, just by being indifferent to certain situations. I completely understand that. Sandra's writing things down, and I don't know what she's writing down, so I just need to have a breather from this, and
Okay.
I'll talk if she needs to.
Yeah, no, I actually was donating for the giveaway. That's what I was doing on PayPal. So, and then Chandra did it. So I think Chandra's just get a reading because I donated for the raffle. Yeah. Sorry, that's what I was doing when you were chatting away.
Yeah.
So
yeah, soul destroying stuff. It's not easy to. No, it's not. It's not easy to forgive. I'm, to be perfectly honest with you, I'm going through that with my mum now. She passed, nearly a year ago now, and I'm dealing with the fallout from that still, which I haven't spoken to Sandra about, but I will, I'm sure. But it's just it is soul destroying. It's not what we thought it was going to be. It affects our lives. That's just I completely understand what you're talking about, Stephanie. Yeah. Now, have we got any other messages for Stephanie, please? I need to step back for you, Caroline. That hit a bit close to home for you. Yeah, yeah, it did, but that's okay. I'm dealing with it. I'm getting there. Still have my off days, but I'm getting there. Stephanie, they're just talking about your inner strength here. They're talking about how beautiful your soul is, and you just need to remember that when you're going through those bad days, when you're going through those days that you don't feel like you're coping as well as you could be, I want you to understand that those limitations that you've got are okay, because you're human. All right, so hopefully that has helped you, Stephanie.
Also, can I just throw in that this has nothing to do with the rods or anything, Stephanie, but I believe you mentioned that, did you private chat me, Caroline?
Yes.
Do I need to check that?
No.
Okay. You mentioned about your recent loss, and that's going to really send your hormones out of balance. So things are going to seem even more difficult than they probably already are, because you're more emotional at this point. So you might want to look into foods for hormonal rebalancing. There's certain foods you can eat that will kind of help balance and regulate your hormones going through what you've had to go through and endure. So, and emotionally, of course, too. It's tough. So it'll get easier. Things will get easier, I think, as a little bit of time passes and you're feeling better. But you might want to tend to just kind of looking up on YouTube, or you can Google it, like foods that are really good for like hormonal balance, and just kind of check into that. And you might want to do that for a little bit just to help you get back on keel, That's all I wanted to say about that. Caroline disappeared. Stephanie, are there anything other? Yeah, I know it's taken a lot out of you, my darling. I'm so sorry. I'm sending you big love right now. I don't know if you can feel it, but yeah, self-care is so good. And don't spend too much time by yourself. I think it's really helpful. just taking things lighter. You know, right now we're tending to like think big thoughts and get really serious. And now is the time for you to just be really light with it. Just be really light with yourself and try to do things that are kind of lighthearted, you know. For me, it's spending time around kids. It gets me out of my rut, but everybody has a different thing. I saw the cutest little dog tonight. Just, oh my God, it's the cutest dog. And it just wanted to give you kisses and stuff. And like, I just felt my energy lifting from this heavy, like, oh, the world is headed for destruction. We're all in a state of doom. and then you see this little tiny dog, like, and you're like, oh, puppy. So, you know, do keep it lighthearted for the next couple of weeks, and hopefully that'll lift your spirits a little bit. I miss you too, Chandra, birthday girl. Caroline, I think because I donated the giveaway that you should get Chandra to agree to let us do a birthday reading for her. But that's just me. That's just me.
Yes, Chandra. Why?
I don't know if Caroline's read you recently, but I haven't.
Maybe she. No, I haven't read for you in a while, Chandra. But you know, do you want this reading for yourself, Chandra?
Did I ever send you these, Chandra? Did I ever send you these temporary? I don't think I did. Maybe for your birthday. Should I send you a couple of these and you got to put them on though? I sent them to someone else. I won't mention who it is. They never put them on. So got a beef with them.
All right.
Moving on.
So she says you're so cute. They're temporary. She didn't know that.
Yes, they are temporary tattoos. I don't know if you can see it.
Very
whole
cool.
Ink sleeve,
Very
guys.
cool.
It's a whole ink sleeve, and I have them on both arms. It depends on each person. Mine last about a week to 2 weeks before they start to fade. And then when you want to take them off, you put sunscreen on there, let it soak in for a couple of hours, and then exfoliate it really good. But if you take care of it, it lasts a while and people really like it. And I don't really think you can see it very well, but does have color. These have been on for 2 weeks, so they're really faded, but still looking good.
Looks pretty good to me.
You don't have to commit for the rest of your life. And, you know, these kind of sleeve tattoos can cost up to $1,000, Caroline, in America to get. So
I totally get that.
Yeah. So, Chandra, if you want me to send you a couple, let me know and I will mail them to you because I have your address. I know where you are, girl.
So, Stephanie, just getting back to Stephanie, just the last bit, she said, yes, it's taken a lot out of me. Definitely self-care needed. I don't know whether she wrote before or after I just left the screen, but I just wanted to say thank you, Stephanie, again for your donation.
Yes.
It is really appreciated. Yeah, you're too generous with your donations, so thank you so much for that. Okay, Stephanie, is there anything that you would like to ask since we've done the reading now? Is there anything that you want to ask post-reading? The sleeve doesn't come off. I don't. Oh, okay, I won't say anything about that.
Stephanie, are you there? Have you left us? I had actually asked her that when you disappeared for a minute.
What's that?
I had asked her if there was anything else that.
Oh, did you? Okay. Apologies.
She's not answering now. I don't know where she is. Maybe she left already.
All right. Okay. All right. So we've got Helen Bergen up next.
There she is. There she is. She's there. She's back.
Treat yourself. No, that's okay. I'm going to go get a tattoo or piercing. It'll make me happy. What of? What of, Steph?
Do a piercing. It's not forever.
Helen Bergen, are you here somewhere? And then we've got Chandra's giveaway because Chandra hasn't said anything about wanting the reading for herself.
She just wants her tattoos. Okay, girl. Your sleep doesn't come off, Penny. That's the thing. I don't want to commit to something for the rest of my life. I just want to have fun with it.
Oh, really?
Wait, Stephanie said she wants a card? What? She said she'd love a card, I do believe. What?
Who? Where? Huh? Treat yourself.
Madison said she said she'd love a card. Who would love a card? Madison. And then Chandra said only for me if drawn. Okay, so Chandra's okay with the birthday reading. And then I donated, Caroline, hopefully you see that in there. So we could do my donation for the read. Oh, Chandra said it. Okay.
Chandra's for herself.
I know the comments, like, I don't even know, like, I didn't even see that. I already did like a mini reading for you, Chandra, but I'm gonna hold on to it till we do a full reading. Okay.
Treat yourself. No, that's okay. I'm gonna do a tattoo. So she didn't want anything extra from that.
A little dragon tattoo. Whoa.
That sounds very cool. Very cool. Okay, so we're moving on to Helen now. Where is Helen's last comment? Hang on, wait a minute. Stephanie's just saying, no, I'm good. Thank you. Appreciate you both. Have a great day. I need to go.
Oh, love that pink hair, girl. Love that pink hair.
Yeah, it's cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, let me find her again. Madison, Helen Bergen.
You guys share. Like Carolyn Page. And smile. And sing happy birthday to Chandra because it's her. Well, it's not her birthday yet.
No, in about 15, 20 minutes, maybe.
In 5 minutes, it's Chandra's birthday, you guys. We can sing happy birthday to her.
And it's 5:55 now.
Will we get in trouble if we play happy birthday on the live? Will we get in trouble? Is that a copyrighted song?
Not if I find one. Just hang on a minute. That's not copyrighted.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
No copyright happy birthday song. Let me see.
Okay. I can also put it on if you need me to.
Oh, hang on a minute. I'll just have a look and see which one might be good. No, that.
Hey, while we're waiting on Caroline, everybody, I want to see the cities. Everybody comment on the city you are watching from. 111 comments. Let me see. Even if you told me before, say it again, Chandra. I already know. Let me see it. Oh, look. Happy birthday, Chandra, from Helen. Yeah, it's almost midnight, you guys, here in the US of A. And my love is also in my time zone, I believe. Phoenix, Arizona. Actually, you're not in Phoenix, but close to it. Close to it. And Ohio. Madison's in Ohio. Where else? Where else? Come on.
Are we up to Chandra's birthday yet?
It's not her birthday for 3 more minutes.
Okay.
4 more minutes. I was just asking people to check in. Elk Grove. I love Elk Grove, Helen. I love Elk Grove. My first crush was in Elk Grove. He lived in Elk Grove.
Yeah, she's not pointing at me either. She's just pointing at somebody else.
Oh, he's not here. I was like a teenager. It was at church camp.
Go Geelong, and that was one of my teams that I married.
Good Geelong. Where else? Where else? Where else? Where else are we from? People are so quiet.
Nearly up to you, Helen. We're going to get this birthday song out of the way for Chandra so that we can all be the first to say happy birthday to her.
Okay, let me do the countdown. 3 more minutes.
To go through. Huh?
Ohio
how many more minutes?
Also.
It says 3 on my computer.
It says 3 minutes.
Yes.
Yes.
And
where else are we at? Elk Grove. We got Elk Grove. We've got Victoria, Australia. We've got Arizona. We've got 2 Ohios. I'm in Portland, Oregon, US of A. And then let me see if I can say it right. Caroline's from Melbourne. I never
Melbourne.
Melbourne. She's from Melbourne.
Melbourne.
Well, why did you put R in
No.
there if you didn't want us to say Melbourne?
No. Well, that's just the English language. What can I say? Melbourne.
Melbourne, like a bun in the oven.
That's it.
Melbourne.
Yes.
That is so weird.
Melbourne.
No one in America says that, Caroline. We say Melbourne.
No, it's wrong.
And then we've got South Australia. Okay. We're getting somewhere. And then, Caroline, what are we going to do for the free giveaway? What are we going to do for that?
For the free giveaway? Your free giveaway?
Yeah, we got to think of a game to play or a number or something. Oh, there's 2 private chats now. Okay, let me see what you're saying. I have a secret. Oh, I see. Wait, what? Oh, are you telling me that for Chandra?
No.
Oh, yeah, exactly. No, we have flat rate boxes here that it cost me like $10 to send her a box. So I'll set something for her and for her daughter.
Oh, okay. All right.
Her daughter, the prophet.
All right.
So
okay,
yeah, yes, happy birthday. It's
coming
on. It's coming on. 1 minute. 1 minute. Uh-oh. I need a candle. My leg fell asleep. I'm going to crawl over. I sit on my leg and then I can't move it. Okay, here we go. You got the song ready, Caroline?
I sure have.
It's
you know how some people sing it really quickly and some don't?
Yeah.
This is not quick. So I'm going to start playing it now.
Okay. It's for Chandra.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, dear Chandra. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
Let's start it again. Happy birthday. Okay, now it's done. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Sandra. We love you so much. Let me put my light back on so you guys can see me again.
Happy birthday, Chandra. Now I'm going to do my version of
Yeah,
it.
you got to tell me when you're ready. I'll blow out the candle.
Happy birthday, dear Chandra. Happy birthday to you. Hooray, hooray, hooray.
Okay, make your wish and I'll blow out the candle, Chandra. I'm ready.
It's a shame I can't find one. There's got to be one here that is nicer than that one I just did. Surely.
You ready? Okay. 1, 2, 3. Yay! There's no cake, but we can pretend. Yay, Chandra! Oh, my light's not very bright.
Even Charlie's saying happy birthday. You'll hear her in the background there. She's starting.
Aww.
Okay. All right. I can hear my.
I have an idea for the contest.
You do? Tell me in the private chat.
No. You can play along, Caroline, but you can't win.
Okay. No, I don't. No, I don't want to win. I don't want to win it.
I'm going to show you guys a picture, and if you know what I'm referencing in this picture, it's a movie. It's a Disney movie, and you have to know what I'm referencing from the picture I'm going to show you guys, okay?
What you're
all right? Are we all understanding? I'm going to show you a photograph, and you're going to tell me what movie it's referencing, okay?
Oh, okay.
All right, here we go. That is my car.
Woohoo!
What movie is that car from, you guys? If you know your old Disney movies, Caroline, you know, right?
Well, I think I know, but I haven't watched it for a long time. So you're gonna have to watch the comments. Put your
Okay.
glasses on.
Okay. If you can
Oh,
figure out
sorry.
what movie it's referencing. Oh, Penny was close, but nope. Sorry, Chandra. Keep going. Herbie, who got it? Madison Lynn. Herbie the love bug, you guys. Madison Lynn
No,
won it.
Anna. Anna
Anna
did.
got it? Anna said it
way
first?
back before Madison. She wrote it.
Wait a minute. Hold on, Madison. You're right.
After Chandra.
You're right. I didn't see it. I was holding the picture up. Yes, Anna guessed it first. Sorry, Madison. Sorry. My bad. But good guess. Good guess, because you were the second person to figure it out. That's Herbie the love bug, you guys. That's my new car.
So cute.
I was driving it around today.
Okay, guys. I think we better get back to
Greetings. Helen.
To Helen. Helen. Where are you, Helen?
Helen. Are you there?
Like me, Penny.
Did you give up on us, Helen? She's like, I'm out of here.
Slug bug.
Slug bug.
Hey, sweetie pie, how are you? Looking for Helen. Here she is. And I'm so thank you for waiting, Helen.
Yes,
and after that, we've got Chandra's reading and then a giveaway, and then we will do the list is open for people. Now, please know that we probably won't be here for much more than a couple of hours. So, because Sandra has got to go to bed too because it's way in the middle of the night for her. Hi, Jeannie.
Past midnight.
Yeah. Not really well. Oh, that's not good. Okay. All right, Helen. I'm just going to write down a few things so I don't forget, Helen, while I'm tuning into your energy.
And Helen, if you have anybody that's crossed over, you want me to check. Otherwise, I can do a chakra check on you. I can, whatever you like. I'm no Caroline, but I do my best. There is no such thing as, there's only one Caroline.
Yeah, there's only one of me.
Madison, where are you at that you knew Herbie? I was really surprised somebody didn't figure it out. Like, everybody didn't figure it out. They were going for Bugsy, Herbie, but spelled wrong, Kirby.
She says Grandma Lottie. Okay, so Helen, are you just let me know, because they keep showing me money. They keep they keep throwing money at me as if to say money issues. Well, not money issues so much as feeling as though you've never got enough money. Is this something that you're going through at the moment, Helen? Like, do you feel that there's a lack of? Do you feel anything? What is your feelings around money? They're just showing me money, and they're like flipping it in front of me as if to say, you can bring in more if you want. Just let me know whether this is making sense to you or not. And also I'm picking up a headache.
Is that from Grandma?
Yeah, it's possible. I just don't know. It's just started, and I have to acknowledge it, because if I don't, it just stays with me. Helen, where are you, darling? Maybe I spend it like I have it. Could always use more. Okay. All right. So they're saying that they want you to change your belief about money. There's a belief that you've got going on, and just let me know again if this is resonating. A belief that you've got. They're saying, do the beliefs that you've got about money allow you to believe that it matches your dreams, so to speak. So they want you to understand that it is always enough. You will always have enough, and to sit in that space of always knowing that you're going to have enough. And when you sit in that space, things become a lot easier for you to be able to deal with the money issues that you've got. Like they're saying things like the questions that you may have asked yourself, or the shadow work, or these triggers that you've got. They're saying that you could be thinking things like, I'm not worthy enough of having money, or am I worthy of having the money? Am I capable of utilizing the money in the best way I possibly can? Do I trust money? That type of thing. It's a huge whirlpool at the moment, because they're showing me the whirlpool and they're just showing the money disappearing down that whirlpool. So they want you to change. Yes, I don't live beyond my means. I do. Yes, I don't live beyond my means. I do. Okay. I'm not sure what that means, Helen. Okay, so if you are thinking about that, they want, okay, so they're saying to me, money is energy as well. Okay, everything is energy, and in order to, I get by just fine. Okay, all right. Everything, it's energy, and it's okay to allow money in your life. Right, but stepping out of that, I've never got enough, is something that you can do for yourself. Like that just doesn't feel like there's ever enough money for me to be able to get by, is what you're saying. So they want you to change the way you feel about money. So that was the first part of what I had written down. Self-belief. They're talking about self-belief, and they want you to, they give you more credit for being you, Helen, than what you give yourself credit for. They've said that you've been through a lot in your lifetime, and you're not saying to yourself, wow, I've been through so much in my life. I need to sit back and just honor that, because you are in a place now that is so very different than what you were before. Is there something that you've lost, Helen? What did you lose? You lost something that it could have been, I mean, it could be, who did you want to come through before?
Grandma Latte. Lottie. Lottie.
Grandma Lottie. It could have been that, but they're saying that you lost something that meant so much to you, and it kind of feels really heavy. Yes, that's true. I'm not quite sure what you mean by yes, that's true. I'm kind of, by the time I see the comment, I'm not quite sure what that is in reference to. What are you afraid of? What have you lost? What have you lost, Helen? Hi, Michelle. How are you? You notice that as my voice goes in and out, it kind of resonates, and you will hear it reflect back about how you feel about that. So when I said, what have you lost? I went deep into that, like, what have you lost? Because it feels like it hurts a lot. And they want you to sit with that just for a little while and understand and acknowledge that. We're all going through a huge shift at the moment, and I think part of that shift includes understanding that we are human and we are imperfectly perfect, so to speak. Actually, I've lost myself. Family in my house kind of trying to take over my life. Okay, all right. Okay, So that makes a whole lot of sense, because it just feels like it's, it's deep. It feels like it's in my heart, and I don't know what to do with that. It may feel as though that you've lost yourself at the moment, Helen. There is a reason for that. It's okay if you feel like your family is in your home and they're taking over your life. They're not going to be there forever, unless you put some boundaries into place to say, listen, this has to end, say, within 3 months or a month, because I'm struggling with it. Last several months recovering from spinal. Okay. So a spinal surgery, having to depend on people, which isn't normal for me. Okay. So that's one of the reasons why they're there for you. But it feels like they, they're doing too much for you, and it's not helping you. Look forward, look past that, look beyond that. The spinal surgery that you went through, obviously that you needed to have your family there for the recovery, and that meant that things had to change for a little while. Correct? Smothering you. Yeah. Like they're overgiving, basically, and it doesn't sit well with you, but I'm not sure that they could do it any less for you, unless you just basically said to them, look, there are some things that I need to be able to do for myself. So, if I want to go into the kitchen to make a cup of tea, I'm okay with making a cup of tea. What I'm not okay with is perhaps getting it to the kitchen table where I can sit down and have it. So I think you need to put a few boundaries into place with that, Helen, and just let them know what, when you need their help. And sometimes when they give you too much help, like the smothering, you guys need to sit down and say, please don't take it the wrong way, because I love you dearly. I want you here to help me. I don't think I could have ever have done this without you, but you do need to put your own boundaries into place and just say, look, can we just try it this way for a little while and see how we go? So they want you to look at it differently. They want you to approach this problem differently. All right. They want you to know, because I wrote down a few other words before where I thought, am I worthy? Am I capable? I feel like I'm being harsh. So this could all be to do with what you're going through at the moment. Whether you feel worthy of getting better, whether you're capable of being able to do everything that they're doing for you. You are capable, and this will get better. Are you suffering from headache? Huh?
This too shall pass.
To what?
Oh, this too shall pass. About what you were saying about her situation.
Okay. This too shall pass. Yes. Sorry. Yes, this too shall pass. It's a very beautiful statement to say. Are you suffering from headaches, Helen? Just let me know, because I've still got a little bit of one, and I just need you to be able to acknowledge it and let me know whether or not this is something that you're dealing with. And it could be stress headaches. I'm not saying it's got anything to do with your spinal surgery. It just feels like the load could be lightened. Yes, I'm doing better. Pain is not so bad now. Okay, all right.
Yeah, I was feeling pressure right at the base of my skull, right here. Right at the bottom where the sacral, what do they call it? They call it the sacral something or other. I feel it right there. There's like pressure.
Yeah. For the moment, that's all I'm getting for you, Helen. I know that there may feel like there's a lot of negative things in what I just said, but they want you to know that they're acknowledging everything that you're going through, and that it's okay. So tonight seems to be about allowing people to understand that what they're going through at the moment, these transitions that they're going through at the moment, it's okay to feel the way you're feeling. Honor it by acknowledging it, because that's what we need to do. We're human. Okay, so I don't want you to take it as a negative read. I just want you to acknowledge that it's okay for you to feel the way you are. So with that, I'll hand you over to Sandra.
Okay. Yeah, so your grandma, the first thing she showed me is that she visits you through your sense of smell. And I don't know if you're connecting to it, but I don't know if it's something that you smell like her, or maybe it's like you're picking up on a food she cooked. But she said she comes to you through your sense of smell, whatever that's supposed to mean. I'm not sure. But that's how she visits you. And also, she was saying, well, she's not saying anything, but she's showing me a blanket. She's like holding a blanket like this. And I'm not sure, because she's not saying anything. So I don't know if she's showing me a blanket she gave you or a blanket you inherited of hers, or did she like used to make blankets or something, like knit or sew or embroider or something, and maybe she quilted or something, and she wants you to take up that hobby because maybe you have more time on your hands right now with your injury or whatever. But she's showing me a blanket. I'm not she's saying like, here's the blanket that like I gave her, or she's trying to show me like, here, why doesn't she do this? Like, I don't know if your grandma had some skill with like something to do.
She said never met her. She died young when my mum was a child.
Okay. Was she? I wonder if she knitted or
and gave it to her mother.
Yeah, I don't know, but she's showing me a blanket. So if you don't have a blanket of hers, then
yes, different grandmother.
Grandma Lottie, I'm talking about. Grandma Lottie.
Yeah, no, she says something about this must have to do with the blanket or whatever it was that you were talking about. But she says, oh yes, different grandmother.
Different grandma. I feel like the grandma that Grandma Lottie had, it's either she left you a blanket or she did something with blankets. So ask, because I think what she's trying to say is, I don't know if you have time on your hands now, or you have like, you find yourself like maybe looking at your phone too much or something, and she wants to try to get you into like a hobby. And the other thing that's funny about it is, as I said, she was kind of showing me this blanket and stuff, and I was trying to figure out what she was talking about. And then I said, so is she like you? Does she take after you? And it was like, yeah, but there's more of someone else in her. Like, she really sees someone else in you than herself. So I don't know how much you think you take after her, but she saw a little bit of herself in you, but she sees more of like almost like a male influence. So I don't know if it's your father or your grandfather. She said she sees more.
She says, but I do, but it was for my grandmother Gertie. She's talking about the blanket. Lottie and Gertie. Amazing.
Grandma Gertie is so cute. It was from Grandma Gertie. So ask your mother if you lost your Grandma Lottie when I'm guessing you were young or not born yet. Ask your mom if it's your mother's mother. Ask your mom if your grandmother had like things she would do, like knitting, embroidering, quilting, something like that with blankets. Just ask her, because I think that there is some hobby she was showing me, and I don't do any of that stuff. I'm not crafty like that. So it's like, it's kind of wasted on me. But I would ask about it. It might be a good hobby for you to get into now that you have a little time on your hands.
Yeah. Backstitch, I'm seeing.
They're still talking about herpes a little bit, you guys. They're still talking about herpes. Oh my God.
I know they are. That's okay.
It's just hilarious. Well, the other thing I wanted to add is that
I wasn't born yet. My mum was about 3 when she died. Mum's now passed.
Mom is passed. Oh, shoot. How would you find out then? How would you find out? Have you thought about it, Helen? Have you thought about taking up something that I'm mentioning, embroidery, quilting, knitting, something you can do while you're still resting and recovering. Have you considered something like that? I wonder. What else was I going to say? Oh, also, if your family is driving you crazy, let it be your motivation to get better. Because I know when my grandma got in a car accident, she's 98, she broke her back. Okay, you do think about it. I think that idea is coming from your grandma. And I think it would be a good idea for you to do something like that because it would kind of get your mind onto something different, because we find ourselves watching TV too much, on the phone too much when we're in bed. So getting something that you can do that's comfortable for you would be a really good pastime. I think it would help you. But also to remember, like I was saying, my grandma, she broke her back. She got out of the hospital. They thought she would die in the hospital. She got out. She had a back brace on. She was in a wheelchair, and she just couldn't stand people taking care of her. And so it was motivation for her to get better. And now she's great. Now she's living independently, fine, and everything's great. And she appreciates all the help she got when she needed it. But it was really her motivation to get these people out of her house. So, yeah. So let it be your inspiration. Yeah, no, too much. Don't be on the phone and iPad. It's all so negative, Helen. I mean, except for this live. All the news, all the stuff you see is so negative. So try to get off of the technology and do something with your hands. Yeah, it's not my idea. It was from your grandma.
Helen, are you into astrology? They've just thrown that word into the mix. Do you have anything to do with astrology, Helen? I don't. That was left of center. They're saying that you could do some training. You could do some sort of spiritual work. Get into something while they're taking care of your needs. That was for you, Sandra. She said, yes, good idea. They're just talking about astrology or something to do with spirituality that you can get into because you have the time at the moment. And instead of investing in negative thoughts about them, taking too much care of you, they're wanting you to invest your time in something like what Sandra said, physically doing something with your hands, but mentally as well. A little interested in it. You read a lot. Okay, so they're just mentioning astrology. So if that interests you, perhaps go in on your phone or your iPad or whatever you've got there at the moment and see if you can find some books on Kindle or whatever and look up astrology. I mean, it's always been something I like, but I just cannot get into the intricacies of it. But they're saying that you're more than capable of being able to do that type of thing and do up people's charts. And they're saying that you could start with your family that is over caring for you.
Ooh.
So, that in itself will show that you're giving something back to them because, yeah. And with that, they've just, thanks, guys. They've just closed the door on me again. So that means that the reading, what we've said to you, is enough for you. Do you have any questions, Helen? Are you walking yet, Helen? Let us know if you're walking.
Can I read something to her?
Yeah, absolutely.
I pulled a chakra card. So this is for you, Helen. It's your 6th chakra, your 3rd eye, which is imagination. So here's what it says. I use my imagination as I create and pursue my dreams and wishes. I ask myself, what do I want? My thoughts create my reality at the physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual levels. I use this power to create harmonious relationships between all these levels. I imagine the life I would like to have, and I encourage my thoughts to be truthful, wise, and discerning. In the quietness of meditation, I see and hear the truth.
Beautiful. Beautiful. That was lovely for you, Helen. So you're walking without a walker using a cane. That's exceptional. That's really good. Helen says that's beautiful. Okay. All right, Helen. With that, I think we've just about finished your reading.
Can't
And
wait
it's
to
up
hear about
to
your journey on road to recovery, Helen. So keep us up to date.
Yes, please do. And I do apologize if I forget these type of things. I just do so many readings a day. I can't remember everybody's reading. So, in advance, I apologize.
You don't have to apologize, Caroline. You guys, I always tell people that it's like take an empty paper towel roll, when you get done with the paper towels and you got the empty towel holder, the little cardboard thing, the cylinder, and then drop some marbles through it. They're not going to stick. They're going to fall through. So we're the paper towel holder, and you guys are the messages of the marbles that are going through us and then traveling out of us. So we can't possibly hold on to them. If we did, it would clog up the paper towel holder. So they pass through and they're gone. So if we don't remember, it's because we're not supposed to remember. It's your message. It's not ours. It's not for us to keep. Although Caroline probably relates. Every once in a while, you get a really bizarre message that kind of sticks with you, but 99% of it, and Chandra knows, Chandra does readings. I mean, if we held on to it, our brain would explode. So we just have to give you the message that you're supposed to have and then move on.
Yes, exactly. Helen, if you wanted to look back at this reading, your reading started around the 51-minute mark. So I've got the timestamps here, so if anybody ever needs them, just let me know. All right, so we're doing Chandra up next, and then we've got a giveaway.
Okay.
To Anna.
And Helen, I want to, because who won it? Who won the Herbie thing?
Anna Bedgood.
Okay. What did I want to say? Helen, I'm really curious to see what you get into as far as the quilting or embroidery or knitting or whatever. Can you please I'll be curious to see what you get into. I wish I could be crafty like that. Are you crafty like that, Caroline? I can't do anything like that.
Yes, I can do that, but I don't want to do it anymore. I did it a long time ago. I used to sew my own clothes.
Wow.
My mother was she used to make clothes for people, so it just came naturally to me. I'm crafty, but ask me to my kids used to say to me, I don't know what project to do at school, and I was no good at that. Like, I cannot think of that. I'm good out in the garden of seeing a garden the way it needs to be, but anything else, no.
I'm so jealous of people that have that ability to just create sew clothes, or I don't know. It's not part of my gift. So, Chandra.
All right, Chandra.
Birthday girl. Look at our birthday girl. You guys should know Chandra. Chandra also is a reader. And she's a pretty great human being. And she's a pretty great mom. And she loves pizza. We both love pizza. We're pizza lovers. Aw, purple hearts. So sweet.
I'm just getting into energy at the moment, Chandra.
What?
I'm just getting into her energy at the moment. I'm just
okay. Are you here, Chandra? I do love pizza. Okay, she's here.
Okay, I've got two things to start with. And both of them, it could be the same thing, I'm not sure, but this is how random they are sometimes. It's like so cryptic that I can't make sense of it. So I'm just going to say it. They're telling me that you have a limiting belief about yourself, Chandra, and they want you to let go of this shit. That's what they're saying to me. She needs to let go of this because you are limiting your growth. You're capable of so much more than what you give yourself credit for. And then they started waving this white flag as if to say, you need to give up those self-limiting beliefs. You need to give up that critical, the way you sometimes criticize yourself. Oh, thank you for the stars, Michelle. Don't know how to access them yet, but thank you.
Thanks, Michelle.
So, you know, the white flag could be like, give up on the criticizing of self. It's like you come down on yourself so hard, sometimes the recovery from that takes you a little while. And they're telling me that this is a life lesson of yours, Chandra. That there's no need for you to do this to yourself. You get enough, you feel like you're getting criticized by somebody else in your life, and they're saying that, you know, with this criticism that you're getting from another area of your life, you also do this criticizing. Definitely working on this. Yes, I believe so. You know, it's just too much sometimes, and they want you to wave that white flag and say, enough. Okay, Chandra, enough. I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm not going to come down on myself so hard because I am doing the best I possibly can. I feel like I want to close my eyes. I feel like I'm tired. I feel like I've been giving and giving and giving and giving, which is the sort of person that you are, Chandra. You give, you give, you give, and sometimes in your mind's eye, you are saying to yourself, I give so much out, but I don't get anywhere near enough back. Right? So not that you have to give a lot less, but they want you to just take back those pieces that you don't need to give because somebody else can do that. It's like, you know, your partner, if you're doing his washing or you do the washing all the don't know what that noise was. If you do the washing all the time, they're saying it's about time the two of you shared it. All right? It's time for you to introduce new boundaries for the two of you, that type of thing. Okay, yes, I needed to hear. Okay, so what I'm saying to you is resonating, Chandra. I just get the feeling that holding on to these old beliefs that you have, and it could be just because you've been in a partnership with your partner for such a long time that things become, okay, well, this is the way it's always been. But they're saying it doesn't have to stay that way. You can make new boundaries for both of you that you're both happy about. But there is some releasing that you need to do. It doesn't need to be anything big. Just start little. There's no need to throw yourself in the deep end about this. You are critical enough on yourself without bringing more criticism there. It just feels like, you know, you're sitting in this space of always fighting with yourself, a constant struggle with yourself, a constant need to find those answers. And trust me, Chandra, I understand that need to find answers. You know, when we go down rabbit holes, I told you this once before, I see you, woman, going down these rabbit holes, and I can hear your mind ticking over 1,000,000 miles, 1,000,000 words per second. I do the same thing, but it has to stop. They're saying it has to stop. Such huge realizations about bullshit belief systems. Okay. Right, so it's not bullshit, it's belief systems. Yes. Yes. So, you know, things can change. And even if they're saying to me something about changing this up because there needs to be a new level of respect between the two of you. And I hope this makes sense, because things have settled into a routine that you're not necessarily happy with. Yes, bullshit too. Okay, bullshit too. So, what else are they saying? They're just basically talking about judgment again. So they just keep saying to me, please stop the judgment, Chandra. And the judgment that they're talking about is judgment of self primarily. You are such a beautiful human being, and they just want you to know that. They're talking about, look, it could be your partner, it could be somebody else, I don't know who it is, but somebody around you at the moment is being, how can I use that word? Okay, I'll just say it, selfish. All right, so whoever that is that's being selfish around you, Chandra, this is when you can start reintroducing or introducing different boundaries. Sandra and I talk about this a lot every time. It seems to come up a lot everywhere about reciprocity, all right? What you give out, it can come back to you as well, right? It needs to come back to you in whatever way it comes through, right? So whoever this person is that is being selfish around you, I don't even know. And if they do it, they're using it to their advantage. So they want you to make sure that this stops. I'm going to hand you over to I guess here again. Why do I always get the two of you mixed up?
You know what? I like when you call me Chandra because I love her. So if you confuse us, that's okay.
Okay. All right. I'm going to hand you over to Sandra.
Sandra, I am going to give you a gift, and then I'm going to take something away. So I'll give you something. Sandra giveth, and Sandra taketh away. Okay? So Sandra's going to giveth. Okay, here we go. I'm going to give you the gift that somebody gave me. Actually, this is a gift and it's a give. It's a give and a take. So I'm going to give you a gift that someone gave me. Let's see. I was a bit younger than you are now because you're just turning 40. So I would probably say I was in my 30s. Yeah, she just turned 40, my little baby girl. So here's the thing about it is somebody said to me once, and it was very important, Chandra, and it changed my whole life. And it has a lot to do with what Caroline was saying. And that is, I want you to stop letting your friends choose you. And I want you to choose your friends. I'm going to say it again. And this goes for anybody watching this live. I want you to choose your friends. Your friends don't get to choose you. And what I mean by that is I want you to choose people carefully after considering, do they have qualities that I want to have? Do I aspire to be more like them? Do they live a life that I admire and would like to emulate? Because birds of a feather flock together. And up until now, what I feel for you is most of the time your friendships consist of people that have chosen you. But that's not serving you anymore. So I need you to start, and it might, here's where I take it away, okay? It might mean that a few people kind of fall to the side. It doesn't mean that they stop being your friends or you never speak to them again. You can still let bygones be bygones and be friendly with them when you see them in a social setting, but not let them rob you of too much of your time. Because right now you are in an upward movement. And the only way you're going to stay in that movement is if you seek out people that are going to help you grow and support you. Now, people that are criticizing you, Chandra, or the people that, even if they're not criticizing you, but they just make you feel weird, they're gaslighting you, whatever the case is, those are people that are not aligning with your vibration. The people that align with your vibration, and you're wise enough to know this already, and you probably give this information to people you read for. if they align with your vibration, you will find yourself uplifted. You will find yourself challenged. And sometimes you will find your butt getting kicked by them when you are getting off your path. But it's a different feeling than the people that either you always feel like you're not as good as them, or they think they're better than you, or you never just feel that great when you leave them. Those are people you might have to say goodbye to. So that's what I'm going to say on that. And I'm going to say one more thing. If I could give you one thing on your birthday, which I can't, unfortunately, because it comes with time. When I was 40 years old, I got run over back and forth. And I can't speak for Caroline or anyone else, but at the age of 40, I wanted to be the person everybody wanted me to be. And in the midst of that, I got like completely, what do you call it? You get ran over, trampled. I got trampled. And the reason why is because I wasn't being true to myself. I was trying to be everyone to everything to everyone. And that does not work. And the gift of getting older, if I had to say the number one gift of aging, is that I am now free of your bullshit. Yeah. I'm free of your bullshit, and I'm free of her bullshit, and her bullshit, and his bullshit, and his bullshit.
And you're going to have to apologize.
Am I cursing? I'm not supposed to curse.
No,
I can, what?
That's
fine.
Am I
going to get us in trouble?
No.
Okay. I'm free of everybody's bullshit. Meaning I get to do what Sandra wants to do, and I get to live the life Sandra wants to live. And I have never been truly happy until now, because now I don't live to be, I don't really care. You know, if you love me, I think it's wonderful, and I love you back, and give me a big hug. If you don't like me, or you even hate me, I mean, it's something I'll look at and I'll listen to. But in reality, every day when I go to sleep and my head hits the pillow, I feel pretty good about my life, and I feel pretty good about the things I do. And there's a certain peace that comes with that. And I feel like, and Caroline, correct me if I'm wrong, that's a gift that I feel like we get as we start to mature, is that we no longer have to try to jump through hoops for other people, and we live according to our standard for ourselves. Yes? Do you agree with that or no?
Yes. No, I absolutely agree with that. And, you know, some people learn this earlier on in life and have that capacity to be able to do that. But, and being the empath that Chandra is, you know, I think this is because she's just said she's in tears with the read, and she wants to thank, that's a beautiful way to start her year. I think that, you know, what you said about her choosing her friends is so much more different than allowing people to choose her as a friend. It is so poignant. It is so important to understand that, because they're the ones that are resonating on your frequency, not the other way around.
Correct.
Absolutely.
And if you want to know, and a nice way for an empath, and this goes for anybody, a nice way for an empath to handle that, because you say, well, now what do I do? Now I got these people that come to me and want to be my friends. Okay, so here's what empaths have to do. Here's Sandra. Here's Sandra's inner circle of like 4 or 5 people that I'll do anything for. Ride or die, whatever you need, I will pick you up and I will carry you 1,000 miles if I need to, okay? And then I've got my outer circle, and that's not quite as tight as the inner circle. There are people that I do care about, but maybe I don't have a lot of contact with, or I don't see very often, but I still feel a real kinship for them, okay? There's still people that I consider myself close to. Outside of that circle, that's where all those people that want to be your friends, but don't necessarily align with where you're going, right? You can still have them on that outer circle, meaning you can still be nice. You can still go to their birthday party if they invite you. Just be careful who you let into that inner circle, because those people are in such close proximity to you that they're going to have influence over you. The people that are 2 layers out, they're not really going to influence you for negative or positive. So if you're afraid that like, oh, well, now I can't be friends with people, I can name 1,000 people that would tell you that they are my friend. I wouldn't call them, I'm sorry, they'll tell you that I'm their friend, but I don't call them my friends. They're just acquaintances. Does it mean I'm rude to them? No, I'm very nice to them. Does it mean I give them a hug? Sure, I'll give them a hug. But we're not close like that. You know what I'm saying? Sandra, I know you understand this. So it's time for you to really create that inner circle, and then, maybe even a secondary circle like I have, or maybe not. And then everybody else, you can still be friendly. You can give hugs. They can tell you,
Associate,
what's that?
associates.
Associates, acquaintances, and they can say, if I were to ask them, Chandra? Chandra's my best friend. Chandra saved my life. Chandra and I are like this. And you're going, oh, okay. Because if that's their perception, that's great, because you're probably making a huge difference in their life. You're a huge role model to them, and they aspire to be like you. But it doesn't necessarily mean they automatically get that pass in the inner circle. Okay?
That's right. Yep. Yep.
And I don't like that you're crying. I don't like that she's crying.
I think no, it's a good thing that she's crying.
Okay.
I love it when people cry, because it's a release.
Okay.
It's so much of a release. She says, I totally understand working through the guilt about it. You're totally right though. Yeah. So, Chandra, I think this is gonna make, not think, they're saying don't think, Caroline, you don't need to think, you just say it. This will make a shift for you, and it's going to be a really beautiful shift for you. It will allow you to, on your 40th birthday as well, it will just allow you to be more discerning about the people that you have in your life. All right, frequencies are at you will know, Chandra, you will know the ones that you want in your inner circle. You will know the ones that, that you can be kind to and do your best for, but they're just not in a circle. All of that. Okay. So just choose wisely for yourself.
And not only for yourself, but she's got 2 little ones. And Chandra, you need to think about, even if your children never meet this person, like me, for example, I am putting my energy on you. You're taking that energy and you're going to go get your kids up in a few hours, right? And get them ready for school or whatever. You're giving my energy to them. So be careful when you start mixing with people, because that energy will transfer onto your children. And I know what a good mom you are, and I know how much you care about those kids. So if you don't think about it for yourself, think about it for your children. Who are you waving goodbye to?
Madison Lynn, I've got to go to sleep now. I have to wake up in a few hours, but I hope to have the most awesome and magical birthday ever. Good night and happy birthday, gorgeous lady. That was for Chandra.
Good night, Madison.
Chandra says, I am so trying, Chandra, to be choosing with my energy. You're in trouble now, Chandra. And you already know, you're already laughing at yourself. Trying? Really? You are, Chandra. You're not even trying. You will. You'll recognize it. It must be.
You got this, girl.
You do. Colleen Yates is just saying here, I'm 46, and on the 14th this month, I found that I feel lost in the sense of suffering from mental health issues, anxiety. But this started in my 30s, clubbing my daughter, breathing grass. I spent many days crying for what I did wrong, and okay, all right. No, that's okay, Colleen. That's all right. Okay, all right, Chandra, that one is for you. And I've got the 2 of Wands here in front of me. And they're saying to me not to say anything, because they're saying that you're going to go down another rabbit hole and they want you to do it on your own. That's really weird for them to say that. So I'm going to show you the card, and I want you to take a screenshot of it, okay? I can't believe that I did that, tried this whole time, and you not include that word. Yeah, you don't know. I don't want you to include that word, because you're not allowing yourself to see your strength. When you say that word try, you give away your strength to that word try. Right? You either do or you don't. you limit yourself by saying that word try. So
Mhm.
don't use it unless you absolutely have to. I want to show you the card. That's beautiful, Chandra. Thank you. I want to show you the card, and I want you to take a screenshot of it, and I want you to play with it, okay? Let me get this focused first. There we go. So I want you to have a play with that card.
Oh, that is beautiful.
It is. Hey, Joshua. Okay. So she will, won't you, Chandra? Yes, she will. Absolutely, she will. All right, so I won't go into that card. They just wanted me to show you that card because it fell out of the pack. And I said, show her and she can do with that what she wants. But that card was specifically for you. Okay?
Can I read her a chakra card?
Yes, that was for Chandra.
Marantha sent you. She commented on there. You should probably read that. Okay, Chandra, this is for you. This is your second chakra, your sacral chakra for your birthday. It says to reward yourself. So this is the card. I'm going to read it to you. I know that I am truly worthy and deserve to receive the good things in life. I give myself permission to have them. It is time to enjoy the fruits of my labors. I aim to incorporate and embrace fun and joy in my life. I realize that all work and no play is a recipe for energy flow disruption and exhaustion. I allow myself to experience and receive more pleasure in my life, and I'm flexible and open to change. I am receptive to embracing activities and events that come my way, even those I may have avoided in the past. So that's for you. That's your birthday reading. And we've lost Caroline.
I'm here. Sorry, no, I'm here. I was just paying attention to, that was for Chandra, wasn't it?
That was for Chandra.
Okay. Oh my goodness. Sorry. Sorry.
Mic drop. Okay, you've got your challenge, girl. We gave it and we took it away. So good luck.
All right. So, okay. So thank you for that, Sandra.
Happy birthday.
Mic drop. Perfect.
We love you.
Have a great day, Chandra. And don't forget to take the biggest piece of cake, not the littlest.
Now go to sleep.
It's your birthday. And the other thing too, Chandra, is in my family, and I started this when my kids were young, and they absolutely loved the idea of what you could start to create with your family or with whatever you want to do with it. It's up to you. So they're saying that, what I did with my family and still do sometimes, they always bring it up with me, is for 24 hours of your birthday. Now, you can extend that to before and a couple of days after if you want, but you get anything that your heart desires within reason because it's your birthday.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It is just beautiful. And, my kids, even when they were 25, they kept saying to me, well, I want this. And I'll go, yeah, okay, I can do that. And, it's just their way of giving back to you.
And you know what, Chandra, please have regular cake. Don't have like Caroline's version, the Australian version of birthday cake, which is called fairy cake. And it's a piece of bread with butter and sprinkles on top. Ew. That's nasty, Caroline. Who would want that for their birthday?
Fairy bread. That's fairy bread.
Fairy bread. Fairy bread. It's disgusting.
Fairy bread is somewhat different to fairy cake.
You take a piece of bread, put butter on it, and put sprinkles on it. That's what they do in Australia.
Fairy bread.
That's what I said. Fairy bread.
Yeah, but it's not fairy cake.
Whatever.
There's a difference between bread and cake. Hi, Andrew. How are you? I did get your donation, Liz.
Andrew.
We've got Anna Bedgood next for the giveaway. And then we've
But did
got,
you see Marantha's message too, Caroline?
did I see Marantha's message?
Yeah, she sent
Where?
you a message. She said she couldn't stay long, but she donated or something. And I tried to
Yes,
get you. Did you see
yeah,
it? Okay.
paid it forward. So I got that one. So that's on my list.
Okay. Miranda, thank you for the stars. Thank you. Thank you. Guys, please share and like this live. Share, share, share. Share, share, share. Share, share, share. Share the
So we've
love.
got. So I'm going to mute her in a minute. No, I'm not. I love her. Okay, so we've got Anna Bedgood up next for the giveaway because she won the giveaway. Then we've got Marantha's Pay It Forward. Then we've got Liz Kane and somebody else just put something through. Just give me a minute. And then after that, I think we'll call it an evening. So Mia, also known as Radha Priya. So that's come through as well. All right. Okay. So thank you for those stars, Michelle. I haven't quite figured out how to get them off Facebook. I know I do on
You have to
TikTok.
set a Facebook page, Caroline.
Yes. Didn't realize it was a competition. It was Anna. That's how you won it. Who sent that through? Who was that from? That was from Sandra. Once we got to 50 shares, she decided that we were going to do a free reading, which I think is beautiful. So Anna, we're doing you now, and I think I'm going to hand you straight over to Sandra while I just have a look through these donations that have come through. So Anna,
Okay, Anna.
Liz Kane, and then Priya.
It's just you and me, girl. What can I do for you? Thank you, Michelle. Michelle needs guidance. She's sending stars left and right. So Anna, what can we do for you this evening, my darling? My darling, my darling, my darling. Okay, here we go.
No, you can't.
Should I try to bury my head in the sand? No, please don't. Please don't, because then you won't hear the reading. So what are you feeling, girl? What's going on with you? And don't say just a general, or I will climb right through this screen and be in your room.
And so will I.
Come on. Come on. I didn't realize it was a camp.
Comp.
Oh, no.
That's meant to read comp.
Okay, tell me. Oh, a comp. It was a comp. Tell me if my soul family has healed. Tell me if my soul family has healed my physical body the other night. Are you talking about your tribe? Like you have a healing tribe of some sort? Is that what you're saying? Or like, what do we mean as in soul family? I'm guessing it's like a healing group that you're in or something. Like, are we your soul family? Who's your soul family? Healed your physical body. Oh, hi, Sarah. How are you, gorgeous? Caroline's here and she's out and we don't know what she's doing. We don't know. It's a secret. Galactic. Okay, her galactic soul family. Galactic soul family. If the galactic soul family healed your body the other night. Hi, is that Mila? Did Mila change her name to MJ? Hey, Michael Jackson, Lindau. Okay. Well, that's not a really question I can ask with the rods. So while Caroline is gone, I'm going to just pull a couple of chakra cards for you. Okay. Let's see. I'm sure that Caroline will rejoin us when probably her puppies, actually, now that I think about it. It is Mila. Hi, Mila. Okay, I'm going to pull a couple of chakra cards, and then you can read. She wants to know if her galactic soul family healed her body the other night. So I'm just going to pull a couple chakra cards because I'm not sure what that's about. Okay, it says that you had some divine intervention through your your crown chakra, your seventh chakra. What did I say? Soul chakra?
No, Chol Sakra.
Soul chakra. Gotcha. You had divine intervention through your crown chakra, which is your seventh chakra. So I'm guessing would be more of a yes than a no. And then also though, it's sending me a message about your fifth chakra, which is your throat chakra. So the message there is I set clear boundaries for my own behavior, and I cultivate a strong will by being true to myself. I use my willpower to accomplish my daily tasks and spiritual goals, and to encourage uplifting thoughts and behaviors in myself. Doing this will assist me on the next stage of my physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual growth. It sounds like you are on your path to healing, but it looks like you have a couple of challenges ahead of you. So I don't know what kind of physical issue you've had, but hopefully that makes some sense. And then I'll hand it over to Caroline, who's better at that kind of stuff.
And the words I got when you asked that question was they began the healing. Right? Oh my God. Like, seriously, guys, would you just stop, please? Okay, so they're saying to me that they began the healing. There's a little bit more work that needs to be done. I have two cards here at the moment, and they're saying that this has got a lot.
Pick them up, Caroline. Pick them up.
Well, I can't because I can't think. Oh,
yes, you can.
Hang on there.
Okay. She'll be back in a second, guys. While we take this brief intermission from Anna's reading, please like and share the live if you haven't done so already. And also, it's Chandra's birthday, Mila. I think you already knew that, though.
Yeah, no, I can't pick them up, Sarah. I can't. Okay, so they're telling me that they've got things in store for you, which I think Sandra said something about before. So what they're saying to you is that in order for you, the energies that were coming through the other night is all part of this shift that's going on. All right, and you were a part of that shift, that you needed to go through this healing in order for you to be able to continue the work that they're wanting you to do. Now, I've got this particular card here, and it's called the Big Picture Thinking. I've got two here, and the second one makes more sense to me than the first one. But this particular card is more from, it's a Pleiades energy. This is what it says down the bottom here. Hang on, let me see if I can get that.
Big picture thinking. Big picture thinking.
And what it says is Pleiadian energy, visionary, inspired ideas. So it will start to focus in a minute. So they're basically saying that the Pleiadians support you in this important stage of the Earth's development. They want you to know that the decisions that you make today will affect the well-being of the planet and all of its species moving forward. They're calling on you to be a leader in the future. They hold clear vision of what's possible. They want you to hold the clear vision because there are not enough of us to hold that clear vision. So you are one of these people that need to hold that vision for others so that you can be that beacon, that you can be that light. They want you to be able to dream a new world into being. They want you to hold your mind open and try. This is what the book says, not me. Try not to worry about others thinking. Right? You're an independent soul. You are You are being more authentic about the way things resonate. And they're saying to me, they started the healing for you. Now, I don't know whether you're free of the things that you were before. Something tells me that this has got to do with your back. I don't know. Let me know. But they started the healing, and now it's up to you. And you have to now do something with your physical body to keep the healing going. All right? But they need you to do the work. And I will, and it's good. They want you to make sure that you trust in the vision that you've got. So moving forward, even though they're saying to me that you haven't told enough people about the visions that you see. Like you have a small group of people, similar to what we all do, I think, from moving forward now, of the people that you trust with these visions. But they want you to just step out just a little bit more and trust that the visions that you've got are meant to be heard by a few more people than the ones that are around you. All right. Now, the second one that I've got for you talks about being a messenger. Just let me find it. Messenger. Now, this is Syrian energy. It brings harmony and it brings balance. This is what they're saying to you. You are going to be the one that brings harmony and balance. Look at that beautiful card. It is really, really good. They're saying that you're part of a lineage of souls who have dedicated their lifetime to lifting the planet. So this is, Anna, do you work well with elements? Do you work well with earth elements? Because both of these cards are talking about they're talking about Gaia, Mother Earth, and that that's the frequency that you're on. Yes, visions and hearing, it's getting stronger. I know I cannot just hold on to them and not let others know. Yes, so it's up to you to hold these visions and allow other people to hear what you have to say. Right? But you have to trust in your messages. You have to trust that you're getting to the right people. In this card from the deck, it's saying to honor both sacred feminine and masculine. They're asking you to what's that word I'm trying to look for? To have deep reverence for yourself, to trust in your soul, to trust who you are, to trust that the messages you've got need to go to the people that need to hear it, and you can't keep it back. And then it says, many ascended masters are thought to be connected to the energy of Sirius. Often appears as a shade of blue. So if you are picking up a lot of blue energies, Anna, this is the Sirians coming through to you. They hold the frequency of pure love and are here to help the masculine and feminine exist harmoniously. They need to see the balance in things, because there are people out there, even in the spiritual community, that don't have the balance that is needed to step into this new frequency, to step into this, what people are calling new earth. It says that it says we're all connected. We are all connected, but a lot of people don't understand that. Sandra is a part of me. I am a part of Sandra. Everybody in this community is a part of the universe, is a part of one, right? It's like my body, and my body is made up of trillions of little things running around in there, and they're all working harmoniously. Even though my right arm doesn't know what my left arm is doing, we all work together, but independently. This is how it's supposed to be. So oh, really? Anna, what does it mean when I say to you, you are a record keeper? You are a keeper of records. You are a keeper of knowledge. What does that mean to you? And I'm going to forget I said it in a couple of minutes. You are a record keeper. Throat definitely don't want to use it because I'm not saying that you even need to use it through your throat. Just put it in posts. Do it as a post if you want to. Send it to, send it through Messenger to people. You don't have to do it one particular way. That I have the knowledge of all. Okay, so you are what they're telling me. You are a record keeper. You are. And now they're using the word Akash. You guys kind of understand that a little bit better, but they're saying you are a record keeper. You are also a gatekeeper. You are. They're also telling me that you undervalue yourself, Anna. And please don't do that. Sandra.
Yeah. I just have two things I want to throw in there. I think that Caroline kind of touched on it, that right now you have a tendency, I don't know if it's right now or you've always been this way, but like you may have a tendency to chew on things and not necessarily share what you're thinking or what your opinion is on what you hear. And what the message I'm getting is right now, it's really important you don't chew on it and you regurgitate it and speak your piece right away. Like you can't, sometimes in life it's a good idea to like think about things and consider it, ponder it. But right now what I'm getting is you're not supposed to be doing that. That whatever your first thought is, you should just act on it and speak on it. And don't just swallow it when someone does or says something you're not okay with. Because right now you're extremely sensitive to your atmosphere. Now, that's the word I'm getting, atmosphere. I don't know if it's like the room around you or the air around you, but your atmosphere is affecting you. And the way I see atmosphere, it can be people, places, or things. It could be the bed you're in. It could be your bedding. It could be the people in the room. So if it's the people in the room, make sure you handle them as on a need to know basis, like basically like just handle them as they come. You know what I mean? Don't like, if somebody does something or says something, don't sit and think about it. This is not the time to do that. Sometimes it is a good time to do that. I need to do that all the time because I'm like no filter and I'm quick to react. But right now for you, it's the opposite. You need to be quick to react and you need to be quick to say what is coming to you because it's right. You don't really need to ponder it. So if you're questioning like, oh, I don't know if I should say this or am I saying the right thing right now? Yes. Right now you can go ahead and just be like, oh no, I'm not okay with that. Oh no, I don't agree with that. And you don't even have to give a reason why. You don't even have to justify why. You just have to regurgitate it and like not swallow it because for some reason, I don't know why. I'm just getting that message for you. It's a weird message. I've never got that message for anybody.
Okay. Yeah. Hopefully that has resonated with you, Anna. All right. Okay. So, Anna, that was for you.
Does that make sense to you, Anna? The things that we told you, does that make any sense to you?
I've been trying.
Uh-oh.
Trying to let others not go to me, not get to me. Yes, you just voiced it. It definitely has. Thank you so much. She is saying thank you so much. You're not trying, Anna. Chan is still laughing. Anna, give yourself more power, woman.
This is not the time to think about it and wonder and question. Right now is the time for you to, it's action, action, action.
Yes, action, action, action. You've got this, Anna. All right, find a different way. So don't get it.
I said the wrong thing.
All right. Okay. So we've got 3 readings to go. We've got Miranda's Pay It Forward, Liz Kane, and Mia, who is Radha Priya.
Okay.
So,
and after that, I'm probably going to have to leave you because my voice is starting to waver.
Yes. Yeah. No, I was going to say that's it. After that, we need to stop because we've been going for just over 2 hours now. So we're going to do Miranda's Pay It Forward. So hang on a sec while I just message you.
Okay. Ooh, I got a secret. I got a secret. I got a secret. Okay.
All right.
Do you want to send me like the answer to whatever you're gonna?
Oh. Okay. I've got.
Who's ready for a game? Who's ready for a game? Make sure to, in order to win, though, you have to have liked Caroline's live and be a follower of her page or whatever you got to do to like her page, follow it, whatever notifications. So if you win, I'm going to go look. If you didn't like this live, if you didn't like her page, you don't get it. So make sure, hop off if you need to and come right back. Caroline's just figuring it out. Okay. Okay, got it.
Now. Okay, so does everybody know what a post-it notepad is? You're so welcome, Anna. They didn't want you to be more.
You're so welcome, Anna.
Okay, so everybody else, does everybody know? So to the people who have put in a donation, please don't include yourself in this. And Anna, you've already had one. Chandra, yes, you've already had one. Who in the audience? A post-it note.
I don't think that's fair. They should still be able to play, though.
Well, they can play, and then they can give it away to somebody.
Okay. Because I like to play, even when I have a reading, I still like to play the games.
Liz, I'm out. Well, you can guess, but Liz, you've got to be the one that gives it away to somebody. And I can't see anybody that I've got Liz and Mia that have got readings to go. And it doesn't look like there's, and well, Andrew's sitting there in the background. He's not saying much, but he's here.
Yeah, he said they don't want you to be more powerful, which I don't know what he's talking about.
No, I don't know what that refers to either, Andrew.
Andrew, you handsome devil, you explain yourself.
Yes, Penny's here. Okay, so Penny can go into it. Andrew can go into it. Who else is here in the background that has either not had a reading or not gladly give it to someone sharing this?
Sharing is
okay,
caring.
so go into it too. Tashi, yeah, there we go. We've got a new okay, Tammy and Tashi.
And I think Sarah was here. I don't know if she's still here.
Andrew, it's a reply to Anna's comment. Okay, all right.
Oh, got you.
All right. So to the people who have just what is coming? No, Tashi. We're giving one away, an in-depth reading, and you have to tell me. I have a post-it pad in front of me at the moment. Post-it notes, you know, the ones that you stick on little pieces of paper or you stick on a desk to remind you of what you can do. It's just that you can tear them off the notepad and you can stick it down because it's got glue on the back of it. All right, so what I want you to do is tell me what color is on the top because it's made of different colors.
Write a color, people. If you get the right color, you'll win a free reading donated by Marantha Rourke. Am I saying it right?
Yes, Marantha O'Rourke. Yeah.
A very kind and generous soul that decided to donate a free reading. So guess your colors. I see a yellow, I see a red, I see a pink, I see a blue. Come on, you guys. What color is on the top of Caroline's Post-it stack?
thought you were asking a basic question. No purple.
Purple. Keep
Nope.
guessing. Pink. Green. Keep going, guys. Come on, throw some colors out.
Nope. Keep going, people. You can do more than one comment.
Keep guessing.
Get your intuition going. No.
Ooh, that was a good one, but no.
No.
Oh, Penny got it.
Penny got it. Penny got it, even though it doesn't, I can't really show you on here, but Penny's got it.
Yeah,
It's
she
orange.
texted. She typed in the word orange before we started. So
Yes.
it was orange, guys. Thanks for playing.
So
Isn't it fun to play games? I love playing games.
It is. So Penny got the color right.
Yep.
Okay, brown. I don't think I've ever seen a brown post-it note, Sarah.
Brown.
Orange, yes. Orange. It's not clear orange, not like that, but it is orange nonetheless. So this is for Penny Pridemore. Penny, do you have any questions that you would like to ask?
I'm going to get a drink. I'll be right back.
Okay. That's cool. Okay. I'm just writing down, pardon me, a few things. And then after that, we've got Liz and Mia, and the reading list is going to be ended at that. Please don't send any more donations through. All right, Penny.
Well, Caroline, they can still donate.
Well, yes, they could, but
and guys, even the smallest donation, it doesn't seem like a lot, but like a lot of little donations lead to a big amount.
They do. And my share is going through to anti-child trafficking. You guys know that, so there you go. All right,
so you're doing good things.
Yes, you're doing.
You're
good
earning
things.
extra brownie points with karma.
Yeah, and I've actually got this pin, and he's the group that I send the donations to every month has sent me out this pin, and they are also selling them. I don't know whether you can see this or not.
Oh, how cute!
Focus.
No, it's focusing. It's beautiful.
Focusing. Yeah. So that's a lapel pin. So
is that something you get after you donate a certain amount of money or something like that?
No, he's just given that to me because I have been donating for the past 2 years, but he does sell them to people as a way of people to be able to contribute to the anti-child trafficking.
Does he ever do anything like if you donate like a certain amount of money, you get a T-shirt or you get do they do anything like that?
No, they don't do things like that because they're self-funded.
Okay.
They don't get any funding through they're looking for corporate sponsorship, and I think they're looking at one through the US at the moment, but their funding is only barely enough to keep them going with the things that they do now overseas. So
gotcha.
Unless somebody donates it to them, they don't give away things like that. But it's a really good idea.
Look what Angelita said. I had a knowing you two beautiful ladies would be doing a live together, which is so funny because we haven't done a live together in months and months.
No, we haven't. All right, Penny.
Buy a lotto ticket, Angelita.
Penny, I've got a few words here that they were talking to me about. They were saying they've given me a few things. They want you to see your true self, right? They want you to go a little bit deeper into who you are. And they're saying one of the ways that you can do that is by finding a physical group of people, not so much on, because you've already found basically your tribe on the internet. They want you to find a physical group for you to join with like-minded people. They're also telling me that, and you just need to let me know if this is resonating for you. It's like that belonging to the group of people will give you more a sense of self and who you are and where you fit in to this world of mediumship. Okay, I do know I need a physical group. Yes, yeah. So that's what they're saying to me, and it will give you. It's like that belonging. It feels to me like you've lost the sense of self. And, doing this spiritual online stuff is really good, but they also want you to be able to do it. And we could all take this on board seriously. Me being a hermit that I am, I will take this on board. Yes, I'm hearing you. To go and find a group of people that are like-minded. Again, they're bringing back this course that you could probably move into or do where you investigate the disappearances or deaths of people. They want you to do that, and maybe this is the group that they're talking about, but they said please don't sit back and wait for something to come to you. You may need to go out there and find them. Physical group will give me a physical people to feel again. Yes. And oh, really? And Penny, they're saying that this physical group, okay. Sorry, I'm just listening to what they've said. They're kind of pushing something forward to me, and they're saying that, when you find this, not if, but when you find this group of people, you're actually going to meet somebody that resonates and is on your frequency. Woohoo. So, they're saying at the moment you're not looking in the right places, and finding them online isn't going to help you. You need to go out and physically find these places. Find the people, find the physical tribe. That's where you'll more likely find your person. This is very interesting because, I haven't had a message like that for a long time for anybody. So that's really, it's making me feel a little bit off balance too, Penny, which tells me that, the frequency, you have to shift into that frequency on a physical level as well as a spiritual level. I am looking closer to home. Yes, I really need to. Yes, keep looking. All right. Even if you have to, I don't know how you Google that, whether you Google local groups for meditation, whether you Google local groups for mediumship, not online, but, or through, I don't know whether you guys have myself.
Facebook has groups.
Huh?
Facebook has groups.
Physical groups?
Uh-huh.
Okay, your ears are ringing. So obviously this is resonating with you. Okay, you're feeling a bit dizzy when you said that. Yes, and so was I, Penny. So, whatever's going on there, obviously you're meant to hear this, and you are meant to do something about this, because they're saying that this is going to be a shift in energy for you. It's going to be a shift in your perception of life. It is going to take you somewhere different. I mean, we could all get off our phones. We've been talking about this all night. We've all been, we all spend too much time on the internet, and we need to get out. Me included, by the way, but they're just, the message for you is, can you please get out and find a physical group? And if you don't like the first one, find another one, or go to a few different groups. Some sort of spiritual some sort of spiritual church. that could lead you to another group, something like that. I've been waiting for a while to find a physical group.
Where is Penny at in the world? Where is she?
Yes, I'm not sure where though. You'd have to.
Where
Penny,
are you,
whereabouts?
Penny? Can you tell me where you are?
Sandra's going to be all over this. You watch her.
Sandra's what?
Sandra's going to be all over this. You watch her, Penny.
Ohio. Okay. Sorry. Does this look like any place near you? Because this looks more to me like Moab or like the Southwest, like Moab, Utah, Southwest Arizona, with the red dirt and stuff, and outside. So I'm just wondering, is there any place like that in Ohio, or like, does this look like a place where you go? While she was doing that, I was looking up some stuff for you, and I feel like it's going to be this physical group actually goes outside, and I mean it's going to be wintertime soon in Ohio, so I don't know, maybe it's going to be like a retreat you find that you go somewhere for. Yeah. And the thing about it is you'll know it's your group, and you'll know you're on the right path, because you will pretty soon into it, they will start asking you to help host or assist or train something. Sorry, my earring fell. They will ask you to, like, somehow in a serving position, like they're going to put you in a serving position or like a leadership position pretty early on, and you'll be like, oh, why am I, like, this isn't even, but like they'll see in you, so you'll know that like that's your group. It's like that's your group that you're supposed to stick with. So you may have to try a few things. I don't know if Caroline said that, but
yes, I did. If group doesn't divide, group will. Just keep looking for it.
In the woods to ground, but I will have a look. Yeah. Also look at like retreats in the desert. I don't know. I'm just feeling like desert, like red. What's that?
Where people are though, Penny. Not on your own. Where people
not
are.
on your own. Find a retreat, like a spiritual retreat or something like that. Start researching that. It might even be something you do with your group. Like the whole group goes on this retreat. And the other thing is, for some reason, you're supposed to be wearing red. Do you have a lot of red in your wardrobe? Because if you don't, I want you to go buy a couple things that are red and really concentrate on red, because right now it's going to draw certain people and circumstances towards you. I don't know why, but red is your color right now. Even if you hate wearing it, just wear it for a little while.
Penny.
She's looking through her wardrobe. She's like, do I have anything that's red?
Penny would look pretty in red, yes. Penny, I do know someone that out of the way, and I will buy red.
Yeah, out that way, yeah.
So, just to finish this reading off for you, Penny, I've got this card number, and it just happens to be 33, and Chandra is really wise at what these angel numbers mean. So I've got the card number 33 for you, and it talks about building your world, which is what we've been talking about. Building your world, creation, expansion, networking, which is all the things that Sarah says Columbus Metaphysical and Spiritual Network has a Facebook page. So have a look at that, Penny. All right, Sarah's just had an idea for you. But this one here, it's about creation, expansion, and networking. Right, and what it's actually saying in the book is the bee is one of nature's busiest industrious creatures. And the card foretells a time of great productivity and expansion for you. Woohoo. You've seen 3-3 earlier as well. So that's 5 3s that you're seeing then. in creating an entirely new reality for yourself. So this is what we're basically saying to you. This is what my guides were saying to you, to find this physical group, because this is the last part of what you need in order to move forward. So they said that they're asking you through this card to start setting the intentions of one coming through to you for you. Your dreams may also include composing music, writing, teaching, painting, cooking, or baking, or all of these projects that build on ideas and produce, it's saying nectar for the body. I don't quite know what that means, mind, body, and soul. They do require repeated attention and action. So take time to create a plan, all right? Set some goals for yourself. When you set these goals, say spend maybe a day or a couple of hours in a day per week trying locating this group for yourself. So much. I will definitely keep my mind on the physical group. Yeah.
Hey, Penny, are you by any chance near Cincinnati or Cleveland? Just out of curiosity. Weird question, but
No, it's not a weird question.
Cincinnati or Cleveland?
Yes, Cleveland.
Okay. I don't know if you'll be around December 8th through 12th, but I will actually be in Cleveland. And if we can find something cool, I will join you. I will meet up with you and go to an event. So if you want company, December 8th through 12th, at this point, I'm supposed to be. I've never been to Cleveland in my life, and I'm scheduled to go there. So there you go.
But Penny, keep those. What were those dates?
December 8th through 12th in Cleveland.
8th through 12th.
Uh-huh. Yeah. So let me know if you're going to be in town, and if you find some sort of event and you don't want to go by yourself, I would love to join you.
I would have to look. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Look into it.
Yeah. Sarah says the 333 is a powerful symbol of divine presence, protection, and love, bringing support and positivity. Beautiful. Now, Penny, the last thing I want to say to you about this particular card, the affirmation for this card is, I have the power to create my world and prioritize the projects that I desire. As I continue to take action, my joy and fulfillment will expand. So, having said all of that, this is what they're asking of you as my part of the reading. Please go out and find this group of people, because they're saying to me, you've got everything else. You've got everything else under control, including the tree that's out in front of your house, which is now gone. They're saying that everything else is leading up to this. And once you get there, things will start to make more sense to you in your life. Okay? So I hope that helps you. Hopefully that has helped you, Penny. Just calling out for Liz Kane next, and then Mia, who is Radapriya.
You need to go there, Penny.
Sarah wants to know where you got your lights from. Is it a particular brand? Because they're
yes, really it is, and I will have to turn it off, but I'll show you. Right back.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you. You're so welcome. You're so welcome, Penny. Hopefully that has resonated with you. I know, the spiritual journey is really hard sometimes, and getting out and doing things is also a hard thing. I know you go out to your water, which I love watching those videos when you send them through on your Facebook page. I haven't been on Facebook much lately, which is probably why you guys haven't seen me, because I have a lot of private readings as well. Oh, what's that?
I'm going to see if I can back it up and just show you guys. Can you see the little seals on it?
Yes.
So it's called Party Light, and I think it's spelled Yeah, it's just spelled like Party Light. But the thing, when you go on Amazon, there's a few of them. This is a Party Light, and you type in Party Light and look for the seals on it. You see these little seals?
Yeah.
The animals, the R, R, R. Okay, look for the seals on this particular light. And it actually comes with like a little stand that I don't put on it. But the but it's available on Amazon, and I just typed in Party Light. There is no like company name, but you'll know if it's the right light if it's got the little seals. It's the seals, you'll see them on the picture. And this particular one is kind of cool because I can change the right here on this button. I can change it to do different things. So I won't get into that now with you, but right now what you're seeing is totally different. There's 7 other options. They're really lightweight. They charge up. You can take them anywhere. And I mean, this little teeny tiny box is making this whole thing behind me. It's like a whole wall. So
Now, hang on a minute. Wait. That tiny little box that you've got in your hands, how can that be working when you've got the lights?
It's not. I have more than one unit. I was going to unplug the one, but then I thought I could just show you this one. So this is the same unit that's powered up right now and giving me all the light. So, and you can see it better if I unplug this right here.
Be with you in a minute, Liz.
Can you see that, guys?
Yes.
So, I think brand new, it's like $40. If you want to buy the refurbished one, it's like $30. Go for the 41 because refurbished, there's no guarantees if it doesn't work. So yeah, it's like $40. And I mean, I've had these for like 3 years now, so they go forever.
Oh. Okay, Liz. We're doing Liz at the moment, and she says, when we last spoke, I moved just like Lockie said, and you, Caroline, it's great. I have settled, and I'm at a turning point. I'm coming out of taking time for myself. I had a healing past. It's amazing, helped me in so many ways. Just lost to move forward. Just lost to move. Oh, okay. Just lost to move forward. Okay. All right. So we're talking about empathy here, Liz. You've got a lot of empathy, and you're navigating your way through that. Are you struggling to find a way through the empathy that belongs to you and the empathy or the feelings of others that you're taking on board? Is that what you're saying? I'm so glad that that move was the best thing that you ever did, Liz. It was, it's just one of those forks in the road that changed things for you. Yes, I try to say no, but I feel like I'm not doing it right. Okay, so you don't try to say no, Liz. You either say no or you don't, but you can't try. I understand what you mean by that. It's hard for you. My guides are actually saying to me that this is something that you've dealt with for a lot of years. Like I'm talking way back in your childhood, where in order for you to be noticed, you had to say yes. Otherwise, you would not have been noticed. You would have been huddled in a corner somewhere and said, nobody loves me, nobody cares for me. And the only way you could get that was by saying, yes, I'll do it. So, yes, moved, help, X wouldn't leave me alone. Yeah. I say I am not taking this energy. You are not for me, but it's not working. And so how you navigate through that, Liz, is some people don't give up, Liz. That doesn't mean that you have to give up as well. You just have to keep saying, this is not what I want. Okay, so I don't actually know what particular situation that you're talking about, but they're saying to me that it is extremely hard for you with the pressure of the person who is wanting to, who is needing that energy. It's really hard for you to continue saying no. It's like pressure, pressure, pressure. I have to give to them. They keep wanting it from me. I don't know how to say no to them. That's a process of learning every day, everyone, everywhere. Yep. But you've got this, Liz. You can actually do this, but it's baby steps, learning how to say no. And I mean, I know everybody says that one word, it's a sentence, it's meaningful, and that's all you have to say to a person is no. But when you come from an empathic, I used to be somebody that used to say yes to everybody. All right. So I had to learn myself how to say no. And somebody said to me many years ago, you have to do it in a safe environment. You have to learn how to say no with somebody safely. So if you have a friend that you can sit with and learn to say no to, and you know that they're not going to run away, you know that they're not going to disappear on you just because you said no, then you will learn how to say no. And there's lots of different ways of saying no. I mean, you can say no by saying to them, look, I don't have time to do that today. Respectfully, I have to, I just don't have time. There are other ways of saying no politely, and that will help you move to the sentence that says no. Is this making sense to you, Liz? It's a hard road to navigate when we learn how to say no. And being an empath, it's extremely hard. It really is. It's energy. Yes, it is. And you mean the energy that they're giving to you, or the energy of the weight that it carries for you? This feels like it's deep-seated. It feels like it's rooted way back in your child life. I can say no to people. Okay, so what is it? Are you telling me that it's the energy that they're giving you? And if it is the energy, they're asking you to put more effort into protecting yourself and your energy, because they're filtering through at some level. They're coming through a certain way, and the way that they're coming through, you're not protecting. This energy that is coming through for you, they're finding a way through for you. They're filtering it through to you. It's other people's energy. I can go into a room and feel it strongly. My whole body shivers, shakes. I burn. Can't even watch a movie, the news, without crying. And I tell my energy that you're not wanting. You let it in somehow. And I tell the energy that you're not wanting. That energy is not listening, so you have to be stronger about this. And they're saying to me that this has got something to do with your belief system. Have you got anything to say, Sandra?
Yeah. Well, the most recent thing she typed in makes me wonder if she's kind of going through that phase when we have this spiritual awakening. And I don't know anything about Liz, but like if she just had like a huge spiritual awakening, it feels a little like a psychotic break where you're overly emotional. You cry about everything. You feel everything right in the beginning. I mean, it's been a long time for you, but like for me, it was just 2 years ago, and I literally thought I was losing my mind. So Liz, I don't know if you just had like a huge spiritual awakening, but I will say what I feel for you is this. You have changed the game. Your whole life, you handled things a certain way, And now you want to handle them a different way, which is a better way for you and for everyone concerned. However, I'm going to present it to you like this. I want you to understand that the reason why you're having to fight with people about it is because they're people that you changed the rules of the game. Now, you're doing this for the best, and I want you to continue doing it. But I want you to just get this perspective because it'll help you understand. If you and I have always had a friendship, and I always take, and you always give. And then one day you go, hey, Sandra, no, you can't come over and fix a sandwich at my house. You need to go buy your own groceries. You can't just be eating lunch every day at my house. Even when I'm not here, you tell me to leave the door open for you. You got to go make your own sandwiches at your own house. My reaction is going to be this. What? What are you saying? For 5 years, I've been making my sandwiches here, and now you want me to make my sandwiches at my house? How dare you? And all of a sudden, you feel bad because you're like, oh, God, maybe I'm being mean. No, you're not being mean. You're changing the rules of the game to where it should have been in the beginning. Yeah. And I'm going to react with anger because I'm used to you being a certain way with me, and now that's going to change. So I kind of feel like that's what you're encountering right now. You can tell me if that makes sense to you at all. That the people around you are like not listening, or they're not doing it, or they're getting angry and combative with you because you're changing the rules of the game. And I'm here to tell you, you are allowed to change the rules of the game anytime you want. Okay, it's your life, and Liz is in charge of herself. Okay, so if that makes sense to you, I want you to just try to understand. They're going to be angry. They're going to fight you. They're going to want to be, they're going to just do all kinds of childish stuff like a little kid. When you tell the little kid one time they can have ice cream before dinner. And for the next 5 years, all you're going to hear is, I want ice cream. It's not going to matter about it's going to take you 100 times to change that one time you told them they could have ice cream before dinner. It's going to take you 100 no's before they finally realize that they're not going to get away with it. So all those people around you that you feel like are not understanding, there's the Buffy, are not getting it, or getting mad at you, or making you feel bad, or gaslighting you, that's okay. That's okay. This is a teachable moment for them, okay? It doesn't have to be comfortable. Not all teachable moments are comfortable. So I think you're on the right path. It's just you're going to get a lot of resistance. And also, if you had just had that spiritual awakening, it's incredibly raw. It's like you're so sensitive. It's like if you were an animal that sheds its skin. Right after they shed their skin, they're kind of like in danger. I think I've read that on like nature, whatever, seen it on nature shows. Like when you first, like when a hermit crab needs to leave its shell because it got too big and needs to find a new shell, it's most vulnerable. So like you are most vulnerable right now that you've had this awakening. You're very raw and you're going to get very emotional. And now to add on to that, you've changed the game, right? You've changed all the rules to the game and everybody around you. But here's the good news is all the new people you meet from this day forward, like me, I've never met you before. I am only going to know the new rules. So I'm not going to try to get the old rules that Liz used to let me get away with before because I didn't know you before. So it's only going to be with people you've already known. And usually that's like your closest friends and family, unfortunately. So good luck with that. But all the new people you meet with your new rules, that's all they'll know. So it'll be fine. So it's not a forever thing, just a for now thing.
And you know, those people that you used to let have the sandwiches or make the sandwiches at your kitchen, they'll ring you up and say, I'm going to come over and make a sandwich. All you need to say to them is, don't forget to bring the bread and whatever you want on there if you want to use my kitchen.
Yeah, they're going to get mad at you even with that.
Yeah. So hopefully that has made sense to you, Liz.
Oh, what is it? More crying? What are we crying? Everybody's crying tonight. It's like,
what did she say that?
Oh, Liz said she's crying right now. Yes.
She did. Yes. Liz, so no family, just a few good friends, all old friends. I've literally blocked and no longer talking to them. Yep.
Can I just bring in, because Liz, I don't know if Liz was here with when Chandra had her reading, but like that would apply to you, Liz. Your new friends that you choose, let it be friends you chose not the ones who choose you. And if you don't
That's
know what
right.
I'm talking about, or you didn't see that part, after this live is over, go back and watch Chandra's reading. It might apply to you.
And Chandra's reading, I think, started at around 1.34 if you're looking for it. Yeah.
1 hour.
So, you know, this 1 hour and 34 minutes into the live.
Okay.
So, you know, Liz, you just remember that what I want you to look back on is where you were 2 years ago, where you were 1 year ago, and where you are now. And I want you to see the shift that you're going through. I want you to see the growth that you've gone through. All right? I want you to see how far you've come and give yourself a bit of credit for doing exactly that. And the people that you have literally blocked and you're no longer talking to, they're the people that don't resonate with your frequency. I am now of TV in the best place ever. Huh? Thank you. Where I am now, out of TV in the best place ever. Out of DV. Oh, okay. Domestic violence. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Absolutely.
Okay. I was like,
Okay.
out of TV, what?
Oh no. It took me a minute.
Okay.
Just keep going, okay, Liz? Just keep doing what you're doing, mate, because it's all heading somewhere.
You're doing great, Liz.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm proud of you. I am proud of you, Liz.
Yeah, same here, Liz. Really proud. Okay, so that was for Liz, and we've finally, the last one, we've got Mia, who is known as Radha Priya. Mia, are you here? And thank you so much for waiting.
And thanks for your donation, Liz.
Love to you, Liz. You have no idea how much you've grown. Well, you do actually, because it takes a lot to leave an abusive relationship. People don't realize how hard it is. Okay. Mia, do you have any questions that you would like to ask? Mia. No, you want this deck. Okay, I'll give you that deck.
So Mia is Radha Priya.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes. Mia. Mia is also very spiritual. Very spiritual. Just concentrate on my spiritual stuff. Okay. Weirdly enough, as you said that, the card that came out for you was card number 5, and it talks about body and soul. So what they're wanting you to do is integrate your mind, body, and soul. Thank you very much. Appreciate it, and I appreciate you both. I'm so grateful.
Aww.
You're so welcome, Liz.
We're so grateful for you, Liz. We are grateful for you.
Yeah.
Keep shining that beautiful light.
Integrate. You have the spiritual aspect of your life down pat, and I think I remember saying this to somebody else as well this evening. You've got that down pat. Now they're asking you to work on your physical self. They're saying, good morning, Tia. They're saying that we need to do some upgrades for you, and we would like you to work on your physical self. Are they saying to me through that particular sentence, Mia, are they saying that you could perhaps move around a little bit more, like have more physical activity in your life? Because they're asking you for self-care. They're asking you to take more care of your body. Yes. Okay. All right. So this is something that they're asking you, and I'll show you the card. It's a quite pretty card, actually. So they're saying body and soul, and they want you to concentrate on that aspect. Concentrate. This is what they drew me to with the card, the body part of that particular card. Sometimes when we look at ourselves in the mirror, we don't necessarily look at ourselves. We see the person in the mirror, but we don't associate the person who is the physical person the same as what it is in the mirror. I'm due to have an operation, category Cat 3. Oh, so you've got some type of a category 3. Do you mean as in cancer, Mia? Oh, that's interesting. They're saying that you're going to have some sort of experience through that. I'm finding it hard to walk as my health isn't great. Yeah, I get it. Okay. Swimming, Mia? Can you do any form of swimming? Or what do they call that other one where you get in the water and it bubbles all around you? It helps heal the body quicker. What is that called?
Hot spring?
Hey?
A hot spring?
No, it's it heals. No, it heals the body really quickly. You step in there and it heals like really quickly, but it's in water. I can't remember. I'll think about it later, and the word will just come to me, so I will mention it to you. And fixing the umbilical hernia. Okay. Chop out 20 centimeters of fibroid. Whoa, that's a lot, Mia. That's an awful lot. Thank you. Thank you. You're so welcome, Liz. You're so welcome. Cocoons. Yeah, in that as well, it could be a cocoon. Yes, it's huge. It is huge. They're saying, I'm not even going to open the book, but with this particular, this other card that I've got in front of me, they're saying it's a powerful move forward for you. With what I was saying to you, you're going to have some type of experience through this, and it's going to make you a whole lot stronger. You will get through this. They're saying that you will get through this, and it is going to be a powerful move forward for you. It will feel like you're rolling the dice. It will feel like you're moving chess pieces around the board. It will feel like you've got the key somewhere, but you haven't quite got it in the keyhole yet. But this is all moving into a space that is going to just step you forward. They're telling me that you've got to heal your heart as well, Mia. What's going on with your heart? They're saying your heart is hurting. Your heart is hurting. We need you to be ready for this physical change that's going to happen, and we need you to deal with whatever it is that you're holding on to with your heart. Just let it go. They're saying, let it go. We've got you. We've got your back. They're going to be there with you when you're in surgery. They're all going to be around you. Just sad, probably from my ex broke it. Oh, I see. Yes. Okay. All right. So you may still be going through the process of grief. They're saying, and all they're wanting you to do, again, they're saying it to me, just acknowledge this, because it's part of the healing, it's part of the human, and it's okay. It's okay for you to feel sad. It's okay for you to feel hurt. But healing that is a form of acceptance of what was, and that we can't change those things that were, but they have helped us move into a different space. Energetically, they're telling me that you are a lot higher than what you were before. they're showing me, when a diamond sparkles, they're showing me, it's like your aura. It's like you're giving off a lot of different energies, and it's like watching this, especially when you put a crystal in the sun and it reflects on the walls in your house. It's like this rainbow of colors, and they're showing me that this is around your aura. Is your aura, they're saying, not around your aura. They're saying that this is and this is beautiful. They're saying you have so many different homes. You come from a lot of different places that are not of this earth. You have lived, you have been in a lot of different planets, a lot of different I don't know. I don't like calling them aliens, but you've been to a lot of different places, and you are another one of these people that have a lot of knowledge. You're holding a lot of knowledge. You are coming into your own. You already have come into your own, but deal with the they want you to do something with your heart. Have this, acknowledge this. Sandra, have you got something to say here?
Yeah. I'm trying to find the words.
It is hard to find the words because I'm trying to find the words.
So this is what I can tell you from a body syndrome point of view. When you have something similar to what you're going through in the gut, it's like considered this section of where it's going on would be considered the gut. There's an old saying of, I feel it in my gut. Okay. And when people have issues in the mid torso, it's usually because they are ignoring their gut feelings and their intuition. So that's the first thing, is that I hate to be so presumptuous, but I think that you haven't trusted yourself a lot up until recently, or maybe in the beginning, your younger years. Maybe you've evolved since then. But the problem is that when we don't trust our intuition, we don't trust our gut, we believe what people are saying rather than what we're feeling inside of ourselves. That's where sickness enters the body. And another thing I think that's really important for you to hear is, I pulled a card for you, and it was your third eye, your sixth chakra. And I think there's one section of this I think is really important for you to hear, so I'm going to read it. I'm aware of my thoughts, and I ask myself, are they uplifting? Are they true?
Okay.
I do this because I know my thoughts significantly affect my mental, emotional, and physical health. Now, this is very important. Listen to this part. I know my body believes everything I believe. Now, what we know about the body is this. If I tell you about a car accident I was in where I got injured, my body will feel the injury all over again. It's reacting to the injury all over again. If I were to explain to you the day that my love and one of my soulmates killed himself and how I felt when I found out, I would feel my body doesn't know the difference between that moment when it happened now 2 years ago or right now. My body does not understand the difference. It's really important that we know that, because when we are constantly, and I'm guilty of this too, I relive an emotional moment. I don't know why. It could even be a bad emotional moment, but there's still something I'm getting out of it that I want to like relive it in my mind. But remember this, your body relives it 100 times if you think about it 100 times. I'm not telling you not to think about it. I just want you to become a little more aware of the fact that possibly up until recently, you ignored what your gut was telling you and what your intuition was telling you, and also that your body doesn't know the difference. So when you're thinking of something that might be a negative thought, or thinking of a negative experience that you've gone through, or a sad experience, your body's going to feel it all over again. And our body creates chemical reactions to those feelings and thoughts. We are so connected, you guys. You think your mind is not connected to your body. It is absolutely connected to your body. So what I would give you going forward, yeah, I see that. I had a lot of childhood trauma. What I would say to you now is try to look at the trauma, whatever it is you've experienced in your life, and ask yourself, what did I gain from that? Not kind of coming from a position of empowering yourself and knowing I got through all of that. I'm incredibly strong. I got through all of that. Now I can help others that have been in that situation. I got through all of that. Anything is small, is a small task compared to what I went through as a kid. See what I'm saying? You can change, you can turn the tables and position yourself differently rather than feeling all of it all over again and reliving those things. And we do have to do that when we're processing and doing our therapy and doing the work. But we don't want to live our lives constantly revisiting it as if it were happening all over again, because our bodies will suffer and pay the price. So trust your intuition. Yes. I think you already are now. I think you're already there. I think this is a recent thing. Am I right about that, Caroline? She's already on that path. Okay. Yep. So I would trust it. Yeah. But more important than ever, with this sickness you're going through and the surgery you're going to have, you need to be so vigilant about your thoughts. And the minute you start to, there's a song, happy thoughts, keep thinking happy thoughts, talk about things you like to do. Okay, it's an old song, but it makes me think of you. I want you to turn your thoughts happy right now, because the more you can watch things that make you laugh, like comedies, the more you can spend time with friends that make you laugh and make you smile, that is incredibly healing in itself. So try to seek out those opportunities to be laughing and spending time with people that make you feel positive and happy. And if you find your mind traveling into those dark spaces, you can't afford that right now, girl. Therapy is what that's for, and that's later. Right now, we want to concentrate on healing your body. So that's what I see for you.
Mia, okay, guys, stop. Mia, do you have any other questions for your reading tonight at all? You will get through this. This is building into something different, Rada. Mia, sorry, I keep doing that every single time I read for you. Apologies. Your spiritual team is really strong. It's like they prepared you for this as well. And they know that this is going to change things for you. Just let us know if you need any other questions or you want any other questions.
I also want to tell her, you're not alone. When you go into your surgery, you're going to have at least 2 or 3 guardian angels with you. I can feel them around you now. It gives me chills to think about it. Yeah. They've been around you, and they will be with you through the surgery. You will not be alone.
Yeah. Is there anything you pick up about my oldest son? Is he still here, Mia, or is he passed on? Jermaine, yeah.
Is he living or on the other side?
Is Jermaine your son's name, or are you talking about Saint Germain? He's still here.
Okay.
Something's holding him back. Jermaine. Okay.
Jermaine.
I get the feeling that something is holding him back. I get the feeling that someone is holding him back. It's like he hasn't got the belief in himself that he is capable of doing more. And if he doesn't see himself as being capable, this is going to change who he is. He was named after Saint Germain, yeah. I almost get that he's fragile, that he is finding life difficult here in this three-dimensional world, that he struggles to understand where he fits into things. He is also gifted, and I don't know if he's actually using his gifts. He's very different from everybody else, they're saying to me. And one of the reasons why he feels so defensive, and my voice is going too, the reasons he feels so defensive is because he doesn't know how to explain it to his peers, to the people that he's surrounded by. He has yet to meet his tribe. It's almost like people are making fun of him, Mia. And one of the reasons why he's your son is so that you can explain to him that he is, and for some reason they keep bringing me back to this one thing. When we are children, we're setting ourselves up for later lessons in life, right? We don't even know that we're doing it, but they're just saying that he needs to go through this process in order to learn his life lessons. And one of those is, he will find his tribe. He just feels really defensive and doesn't know how to explain himself to people. He doesn't belong here. That's what he feels. He doesn't, and a lot of kids feel that now. Yes, he's super sensitive. A lot of kids are going through this now, and there are more and more of them around than there ever were before. He will find them. I just don't think at the moment he's ready to find his tribe. There's a few more things that they need him to take care of before. Yes, I felt like that as a kid too. Yes, and that's one of the reasons why he came through to you, Mia, because you know what he's going through. Therefore, you can teach him better than anybody else. You're part of his soul family. You guys have been together before. You already know this. You know what he's feeling. He knows what you're feeling. He will use his gifts. He just needs to hang in there for a little bit longer. Sandra?
I get that he's, and I don't know how old, if we're talking a child or adult, but what I feel is he's tired of fighting. And I don't know, I don't mean physically fighting. I mean, he's tired. He feels weary. He's tired of trying to battle through everything every day. And he feels like there's just nothing left. And I'm wondering if some of that is residual because he's worried about you. But he's a child. Okay. So I think the appropriate thing for him is to first of all, I don't know if you guys are the kind of family that says, hey, this is scary. It's scary. And I know you're scared because I'm your mom. And it is a scary thing, but I want you to know that my doctors are wonderful. I want you to know that I am excited to get this taken care of so I can get back out there and play with you guys on the playground. But acknowledge that it is scary and that you guys are doing everything you can to make this a smooth transition, right? And I also, I hate to say this, but I'm going to say it anyways. With kids, they're very in the moment and they think if something happens to mom, what would happen to me? And he might not be saying it, but he might be thinking it. So it would be really good to say, gosh, you're so lucky while mom is in the hospital getting better and getting healthy for you. You have dad or you have grandma or you have our babysitter or whoever is around that's going to be taking care of him. Just enforce that, because kids are always scared that they're going to lose the people they love. That's just a natural thing for children, right? Because they're so dependent on us as the adults. But also, I think it's more than that. I think he's just kind of tired of fighting life. And I don't know, that's a sad place to be as a 10-year-old, but teach him that it's okay to have cave time and say, sometimes when I have a really rough day, I just don't want to deal with anybody. And that's okay. And, maybe today's a good day for you to, you got your new book in the mail. Maybe today's a good day to just take the afternoon and lay in your bed and cuddle with, if you guys have pets like Caroline, get your pet in there and cuddle, or your favorite little stuffed animal, and read your book. And maybe, if he loves cocoa, maybe today's a good day for hot cocoa. Teach him how to do that self-care. And for men, I like to call it cave time, because they're like, it's good for men to have their cave time. Tell him and say, do you need your cave time? Is it a hot cocoa, book, cozy blanket kind of day? Let him know that it's okay to feel like you need to retreat, because the greatest battlers, the greatest warriors of history needed to retreat and strategize. So teach him that it's okay to have those days where we can just sit back and retreat. And there's nothing wrong with that. So I think that's really important for him to learn. So I hope everything goes well in your surgery. Super sensitive, feels people's emotions. And we have oh, good. Okay, get the dog in bed. I don't know about the guinea pigs and the bird, but get the dog in bed, get him to, whatever his happy place is. If it's in the backyard playing with the dog, whatever, say, maybe it just needs to be one of those kind of days, and make it a thing where when you see him totally stressed out from school, he needs to have an outlet to, especially with you being sick, he needs to have an outlet where he can just let go, and enjoy himself. And it's okay. He needs to be given permission for that, because it's a rough time for a kid when their mom, your mom is everything when you're a little kid. Your mom is everything. So I have no doubt that he's very worried about you. And she's still on mute. She doesn't know.
Okay, that was for you, Mia. I had to figure out what you were talking about. Oh, mute. Oh, me. Okay, guys. I think we've just about had enough, and
we're losing our voices here, guys.
Yeah, we are. Sorry about that. An apology. Sorry, not sorry. Whatever. Yeah, I'm getting tired. And I'm sure
Gosh,
Sandra.
We're only 3 hours in, Caroline. Why would you be tired?
Yeah, well, my body's starting to say to me, Caroline, you're not going to do these 5-hour lives anymore.
Actually, we're almost 3.5 hours in.
Yes, I know. It wasn't meant to go for that long, but hey, it just did.
Hey, when you get in a groove.
Yep. All right, guys, we're going to love you and leave you. So thank you so much for allowing us to move into your energy to give you a reading. And your donations will go to a really good cause. So thank you again. Sandra, do you want to say anything before I end the live stream?
I just wanted to say thank you, and take a moment when you leave this live and make sure that you have liked Caroline's page, and make sure you hit the notifications, because Facebook is doing some crazy stuff, you guys. You should already notice that like half the things in your feed are advertisements, and I can't even see my friends' posts anymore. So hitting the notifications will help with that. It won't fix the issue, but at least you'll get you'll get her notifications when she's going live. So that's really important. And thank you so much to everybody just for spending time with us. If you donated, icing on the cake, it goes to a good cause. And I personally love spending time with all of you and Caroline, one of my very favorite people in the world. So bless all of you. Namaste.
Bless you, people. Good night.